A new kind of league is debuting this year. Your favorite Rocket League stars and some new faces put it all on the line in order to win the championship.
You can cut the tension with a knife. It really is so close on both sides of the field.
Join the league as a player. Get recruited. Get paid for your efforts and drive your team to glory. Or how about buying a team? Put together the ultimate roster and trade your way to success. You can tune into our shows on Twitch and control what happens next on the Slips platform. It's all happening this year, and we're giving away 50,000 SLCC tokens and a $700 million airdrop. Join us. Check out slips.gg for more information.
Okay, so are you gonna see him again?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, we hit it off at first, but his jokes were pretty corny. But he was just so charming. I don't know. I went home with him and things were getting spicy.
Sounds like a pretty good night to me, girl.
Oh my god, shut up, let me finish.
Oh my god.
Don't get cock blocked by the squirrel in your pants. Trim your unruly bush with the new Lawnmower 3.0.
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you. Welcome in to the casting booth. Tripping with you again tonight. Welcome everyone to the Slips League Championship. It is Sunday evening. We've got a tournament for all of you. We had a wonderful April tournament that ended yesterday. We had some awesome group staging that cleaned up on Friday. We had a full tournament. We finally saw Warbean and Nickel Gamers effectively. He was teamed up with Milio. They had a new third. Their new team, Finesse, ended up losing in the finals. Spoiler alert, which is always good to say after you spoil something. But yeah, if you want to go and check that out, it was an absolutely amazing match. Just a phenomenal tournament put together by Slips. But today, we are going to have what we are calling the Best of the Rest tournament. We're going to be bringing in the teams who were unable to qualify for the actual tournament coming out of the group stages. We built a new bracket for them. We did a draw yesterday during the tournament before we had the finals to put everything together. So we've got the Bad Players, the Three Stooges, PB Nutty, Elevation Gaming, Nitro Esports, BX2, Fluid Esports, and Air 2020 all going to be banging it out here in this Best of the Rest tournament. My name again is Trippin. We've got HUD on the deck, and we've got the GJ90 as well. HUD, my man, how's it going? You're throwing down some lobbies, doing some booth work. What's up, dude?
It is going pretty well, Trippin. Great to be back here doing some more Slips work after the fantastic tournament that we had yesterday. Great time getting to watch all of those high-level teams grind it out and finally getting to crown a new champion. And today getting to see the people that fell a little bit short of being able to make that bracket, but we still have a lot of great Rocket League on deck to be able to watch. After seeing the spring series wrap up today, Rocket League on ESPN, which was huge for the community. Getting to do our own part here in our own little neck of the woods. Looking forward to a great day of matches.
Yeah, I know. Rocket League on ESPN. Esports on ESPN. What?
That was definitely weird. I enjoyed it, though.
Yes. I didn't quite see it, but I'm sure it was a darn good time. And speaking of good times, Best of the Rest in this awesome Slips Fest as far as I'm concerned. Yes, that was a bit of wordplay. I'm having a lot of fun. I've heard, and from what I've seen in the Discord lately, and from what I've heard from the boss, is saying these teams are particularly passionate and raring to kick some butt in this tournament. And quite frankly, I'm all for it. Speaking of which, I'm gonna bring us into the game queue here, and
I
here
mean,
we
honestly,
go.
we've got 8 teams in here, and it's not that these teams are bad by any means. They just got beaten out by the 8 better teams that made it into the tournament the other night. Going and looking at the group stages, if I can find them, though they might have been deleted already, which would suck. Yeah, they were. Darn. I was gonna go check out the group stages for all of them. Maybe I still have it somewhere. Maybe I still have. Oh, I do. Perfect. Okay.
Good,
Yeah,
good,
so
good.
Group A consisted of Sick Esports, Finesse, PB Nutty, WHB Fluid, and Midnight Snack. Sick and Finesse moving on to the finals. PB Nutty scored 21 points. They went 7-3 in group stage, and it wasn't quite enough to get them into that tournament. So that's a team you're going to want to watch out for in this tournament for sure. That's Group B. In Group A, we had Elev Ascension, Rocket Power Gaming, MK2 Nitro, Bad Players, and Elevation Gaming. Bad Players 2 and 8 in the group stages. They are actually a part of this first match that we're going to be going up against the Three Stooges. Three Stooges coming out of Group C with 9 points, going 3 and 5 in the group stage. Definitely, those records don't sound great. Those numbers of points don't sound great. But when you consider they're going up against teams like Sick Esports, who actually take a game away from Finesse, when you're talking about a team like Take Flight, who, was very, very powerful in the tournament, I think we're actually going to see a much better match than it looks like on paper.
Absolutely. Now, the Bad Players, you may have heard about them in a previous stream. You may have seen them in action. Well, looks like we're going to see them in action again against these Three Stooges, named after the comedy trio of old. And here we go. Match is underway. Trippin', you up for some play-by-play?
Oh, you know it. Let's get this underway. Bell Pepper and Charlie Chap 7 on that 50-50 kickoff. Snowman wants the dub, puts that one towards mid. A bit of a double commit there on offense off the back wall. This one is now down and underway. 10 seconds down. That one pinched towards the net, falling in. Double commit again, but cleared all the way. Quincy has to be the guy to save that one. He does. And Bell Pepper there volleying that one back and forth. Still in the box. My name's QT putting that one on target. Bell Pepper able to avoid the free jump and tuck that one into the lower side of the net. 25 seconds down in this one. We've got our first goal of best of the rest.
With a little bit of an assist, Pepper lives up to his name by adding a bit of pepper to that shot. Well done.
Making it a little bit spicy, you might say. Great 50-50 kickoff there, down into the corner. She's going to be following that one up. Goes a little bit wide on his shot, but he does get a demo on back post. That could open things up a little bit here on offense as he takes that one down off the wall. And Bell Pepper going for the long clear. Charlie trying to cut that one off, settling that one down. QT going with the boomer, going off the back post, looking for a double tap as well over the top of him. It's going to be touchdown, and Quincy going to take over here on offense. Chap forcing that one into the corner. Bell Pepper able to get the dunk. He's going to have a free opportunity here. If he can cut that one over, he's able to get that one in, chasing the ball all the way down the field and giving his team a 2-0 victory. It's going to be a best-of-3 game, and they've got a 2-0 lead with over 4 minutes remaining still.
And Pepper again with a goal of his own. Well done. He is definitely showing up for his team. Let's see what the Three Stooges can do to come back from this.
Yeah, they're going to have to make some adjustments, certainly avoid some of those double commits, and that's going to be one easy way to do it, as the Oxav I'm going with on that one. These guys have the most impossible names to pronounce ever. But in any event, able to get a good run on that one, put it in, and get that gap narrowed down to just one goal as I eat my words.
Of course, the Oxav, however you say the name, who wished me a late happy birthday earlier today, did a great job with that goal. Now it's 2-1. The Stooges have a chance to tie it up. Trippin', you're up.
Clearing that one is Bell Pepper. That one's on target. Looking for a double tap here. He's not going to be able to complete that one. A good first touch, though. Snowman wants the dub, laying that one up. My name's QT with a shot. Good defense there to keep that one away, but everyone is out of the box here on defense. It's floating around in front of the net. Snowman wants the dub, is going to be able to put that one in. Just not able to get that one out of the zone. No one there on defense, and a 3-1 lead we now have.
True to his name, Snowman really wants that win. He wants that W, and he's working hard to get that for his team.
You know, even if they get that win in this first game, there's still a best of 3 series, so there's still an opportunity for things to change, for things to turn around as we go along in this matchup. The first quarterfinal match of the evening as Gwinchi pinches that one towards the net. He's gonna grab some boost in the corner. Wave dashing off the wall as one does. Back down in front of the crease. Bell Pepper clearing that one away to the corner, but he's only got 2 boosts. He's gonna have to rely on one of his teammates to make it clear here and take a bit of possession. That demo's gonna open some things up. The shot is gonna be on target, just off the crossbar, but it was right there in the box. Bell Pepper taking this one out. Gwinchi is going to be on the defense. A good pinch there into the corner. Into the corner of the box, sent up in front of the net. That one's floating around again. Gonna need a clear here from QT. Oxad's gonna take control of that one. Hitting halftime in this one, a 3-1 score. Again, best of 3 matchup for this first quarterfinal. Best of the rest tournament here for Slips League Championship in April. That shot going a little bit on target. Thought that one was gonna go wide at first. Snowman wants the dub, had that one in the pocket. Just gets cleared away at the last second as Oxad pushes that one towards the corner, going back around in front of the net. Snowman's gonna clear that one upfield, taking control. When she's gonna be able to get that one on the backboard and see what he can do. Snowman puts that one, could have been on target, it gets cleared away immediately. We got 2 minutes left on the clock. GJ, you think they've got what it takes to get these 2 goals, even this one up and force an overtime?
There is time for that to happen, but the bad players got their defense on lockdown, so it's going to be a struggle for the Stooges.
Definitely, for sure. The defense has been very good up to this point. Coming from the blue team, coming from the bad players. Good 50-50 there. Great demo as well. Looking for a clear here. Snowman wants the dub in QT, trying to pinch that one clear. Snowman getting bumped all the way down the pitch. QT's gonna have to come up here and play some offense. Bit of a double commit onto that wall. They're both gonna try to get to back post. Bell Pepper's gonna be alone here for just a second, but it's going to be all right. But he ends up getting dunked off the tail of the car. QT in front of the net, lays it up for Gwinchi, and that one is in. You know, we just talked, TJ, about how great the defense was, and then we see that display. That did not look good.
Yes, the Stooges saw a kink in their defensive armor, and they took care of that lickety split at a good time. Shoutouts to Gwinchi.
Got a minute and 15 seconds left to go. 3 Stooges down by a goal still in this one. Looking for one more to even this one up. That shot is on target. Saved by Gwinchi. He's gonna keep control of this one. He's got just enough boost to lay it up for his teammate Oxtav, and that one is open. He's gonna go well wide of the target, not able to complete the play. That's one you know for sure he's gonna want back. Trying to get that one in over the top, which he's gonna take over again toward the box, cleared away by Bell Pepper, but it's right in the middle. Charlie Chap laying that one down, no backflip. That was close, going for the backflip shot. Not able to put that one in. Oxab to Bell Pepper, knocked back down in front of the net. Cleared away by Charlie Chap. He's following this one up. He's got just enough boost on that air dribble, and he's able to get that one in. It's gonna be counted as an own goal if you look too closely, but I think Charlie Chap had that one all the way. Now we've got an evened up game. GJ, we cursed him.
Oh, yes, well, to be fair, you may have cursed them, but
Oh,
jokes
I
aside.
curse them now.
Jokes,
Great.
jokes
Perfect.
aside, jokes aside. Jokes aside, it's a tying game now. Charlie Chap won a great tying goal as the captain of his team, if I recall correctly.
Off the backboard, Bell Pepper upfield. Gwinchi putting that one on target. Snowman wants the dub, getting credit for the save. They got 20 seconds left to go in this one. If either team can score a goal and end up getting the victory in regular time, you know they'll appreciate it. You don't want to see that golden goal sudden death overtime. That one's laid towards the middle. Charlie Chap is up. He's able to throw that one down to the corner. Trying to buy his team some time. Bell Pepper going for the shot. That one's going to go well wide of the target. Hit the ground. We're going to see overtime here in the first match. Again, these are teams that just didn't make the tournament. So we're seeing action like this already early. You know that we are going to have a good one on our hands. They're welcome back for sure. Oh, signups are open for next month's tournament as well. You can join the Discord, slips.discord.io. You can find us there. Snowman wants the dub, laying that one off the backboard and going to be cleared away by Gwinchi from net. You can find us there in the Discord. Sign up for next month's tournament. Every team that registers, the prize pool goes up by $5. And Oxtab able to beat the defense all by himself, putting that one in. QT just not able to get that clear we wanted. Gwinchi pushing that one upfield, and Oxtab beats the last man on defense. They're going to take the 4-3 victory and come from behind fashion as well. And 3 Stooges now up 1-0 in the series.
Oh man, that was a close match all the way to the end. It was game 1 of the first match of this tournament, and it went into overtime. So honestly, that is a clear sign that this is going to be a truly awesome tournament. And I was already thinking that this is going to be an awesome tournament from the beginning.
You know, Hud, I'm willing to bet you got an opportunity to see these guys as well. You see anything from the bad players maybe that they could do a little bit differently to prevent that sort of comeback opportunity for bad players?
There were a few spots throughout that I just noticed some just over aggression in their rotations. They're really aggressive on getting the ball on frame. You can see that in their shot totals, but they found themselves a little too far upfield, and that led to Three Stooges being able to get back into that game. And then that last goal in overtime to win it for Three Stooges was on another just poor rotation from bad players. So if they can make sure that they don't leave their third man in 1v2s, I think that they'll have a much better game too.
Yeah, 14 shots from the bad players and 9
right.
saves from Three Stooges. I mean, that's a little bit ridiculous, to say the least. If they're able to clean up that defense, I agree, Hud. They should be able to pull this one out. We'll see if they're able to bring this one back in game number 2. Bell Pepper, my name's QT, and Snowman wants the dub in for the bad players. Charlie Chap 7, Quincy 02, and the Oscav in for the Three Stooges. We're ready to go on this one. Game number 2 of this first 3-game set. The 50-50 kickoff underway, won by Quincy. He's going to have an opportunity to shoot, and that one's turned away by my name is QT right away, but it's still in the box, and finally the clear from Snowman. The first possession goes long. No goal. Bit of a double commit there on offense, but it's going to be all right as that one's pushed back into the box. QT knocking that one down. Charlie Chap going off the back wall, which is going to push this one upfield. 50 by Snowman, straight back down. Bell Pepper looking for a teammate here. Snowman looking for a demo in net. Causes some confusion, causes some dismay, some discrepancies in the backfield. Just a great heads-up play there to discoordinate. They just kept using a bunch of D words there for no real reason. And Bell Pepper able to score a goal 28 seconds down.
Again with Bell Pepper just being the team player on his side of the field. Man, he's been on fire.
I think the word I wanted there was discombobulate. We weren't going to figure that one out anytime soon. So luckily, GJ saved me with his excellent analysis of what's going on there. Cleared away, another slight double commit. Could open things up on the offensive side, going the other way here for the Three Stooges. That one's laid down in front of the net. It's going to go off the far wall. Bell Pepper's going to be looking for a clear here. He's going to get that one with Quincy sitting at midfield, able to cut that one off. Bell Pepper looking for a shot here. The good back post rotation there from Quincy. He's going to buy a little bit of time, grab that 100 boost as well. Looking for a teammate. It's going to go over. Bell Pepper's going to be there, and there's no one on the back line. They're all going to have to rush back to see if they can save this shot. Bell Pepper goes high and wide of the target.
Looks like Luigi got a little bit of a boost there from his teammate, excuse me.
Charlie Chap looking for that shot. Quincy turning that one away. My name is QT pushing that one outfield. Oxav waiting for the right opportunity to turn on that one. He's not able to connect with it after that, though. Rather unfortunate. With 80 boost, he could have had a great offensive play. Charlie Chap's going to move that one up into the corner, and Bell Pepper's going to get the clear. Drop down to Quincy. The shot on target, saved by Snowman. Put back into the box by Quincy. That one's going to go in. Not able to make the save. We see a 1-1 game in the Three Stooges coming from behind again, just like they did it in the first game. And here we are, tied at 1 apiece. 3:13 on the clock.
And we got a little bit of miscommunication on the defensive side there, with Blue boosting into Blue, but yeah, at any rate, we got ourselves a tie game once again. I was expecting a close game too, and I'm getting it.
Quincy with the save up high. Snowman wants the dub. Not a whole lot of boost. Trying to get up there. Bell Pepper going backwards. Just trying to turn that one away long enough. He's the last man back on defense as well. He's going to have to make something happen here with no boost, which is not a situation you want to be in. But it looks like it's going to work for him so far. Great double touch there to get the ball away from the other team so that his teammate Snowman can clear it down. Buy himself some time. Their team can get back, try to take possession of some of those boost pads, give themselves an opportunity to stay in that rotation. Bell Pepper knocking that one down. Oxav towards the middle of the pass to Quincy. He's going to go off the crossbar. Clear into the corner by Bell Pepper again. But Quincy's right there, is back into the box, and Bell Pepper is going to push that one across. Now looking to move this one upfield, not able to connect there. The dunk on Charlie Chaplin. Oxav pushing that one back towards the box. Quincy is there. He made an unfortunate light touch. he had had the banger, that one for sure would have been in. He just wasn't able to get the car in the position we wanted. We already got people in the chat saying how badly they want to see PB and Nutty. Oh, we will. We will see them soon. You're not going to want to miss it. As Quincy able to put in goal number 2 for his team, put the Three Stooges up 2-1 in this game. They're up 1-0 in the series. They are on match point, and we could see them moving on to the next round.
And you can see that Bell Pepper tried his best to get to the ball, but he was just not in time. Now we're at a 2-1 deficit in favor of the Three Stooges. A deficit for the bad players. Let's see if they can come back from this. 2 minutes remaining.
My name's QT, looking for the air dribble there. It's going to be turned away by Gwinchi. He's going to be straight back up. Snowman is there. Charlie Chap with 20 boost, able to clear that one away. A great sign right there about how much you can do in this game with very low boost. And Gwinchi putting that one on target with 0 and cleared away by Bell Pepper back towards the middle. Charlie Chap's going to chase this one into the corner, grab some boost, take a little bit of time for a ceiling touch here. Bell Pepper's going to clear that one away. His teammate Gwinchi into the titanium white Fennec. Super jealous of that, by the way. Gonna center that one up. Bell Pepper looking for a touch here. He knocked that one down. Snowman is there. Charlie Chap able to knock that one away. Bell Pepper with an opportunity. There's a double commit, but it doesn't matter. The game gets tied up anyway. We're 2-2 with 1:21 on the clock.
QT coming in, like he just filled in for an exploding Bell Pepper. Truly
And I could go for some
explosive, though.
stuffed peppers right now. That sounds awesome, actually. It's Quincy. That one's pitched
Wait,
towards the
whoa,
net,
whoa, hold
and
the
no one
phone.
is
What
middle,
was that?
and we've got a goal. We've got a go-ahead goal for Three Stooges on a kickoff.
Okay, so did the bad players just let that happen, or I don't know. Was this an honest mistake? I can see Bell Pepper trying to stop it, so this was definitely a miscommunication.
The middle got left open onto the kickoff, which can work, can sometimes not work. It really just kind of depends on how things are going. What happened is the player for the bad players ended up hitting the side of the ball, which got that pinch to go straight towards the net. Just a bit of a misstep there mechanically onto that kickoff is what led to that play. Going the other way now, they're up 3-2 in this game, trying to take this series away in a 2-0 sweep. They're going to have an opportunity here. It's Gwinchi by himself. That one to the back wall. A great pinch clear to get that one out of harm's way by Bell Pepper. That one is down in front of Charlie Chap, going for a touch here. Bell Pepper stuck in the offensive half with 0 boost. QT's going off the backboard only with 14, and there's no demo in the net either. Charlie Chap chasing this one down, trying to get another one. That one's going to get 50 away from him by Bell Pepper. Snowman going on the attack. 25 seconds left, looking for a ceiling shot. He's able to get that touch towards the box. It'll be cleared away easily, so QT is going to center that one again. Bell Pepper is there. He's 50'd by Charlie, though, from the side. That was going to boom all the way down the other way. Snowman is there, able to put that one towards the target, but not quite in. The panic setting in right now, only up by 1 goal. There's an opportunity here if they can do it. Bell Pepper 50-50 in front of the net. That one's driving down. It's still in the air, but it's going to hit the ground, and the Three Stooges are going to end up taking the game and taking the series. A great overall performance there by the Three Stooges. They just had the number of the bad players for that series. They only put on 7 shots. They had awful ping, but it just didn't seem to matter.
And they must have practiced with that level of ping, I'm sure. But anyways, if the bad players had made that miscommunication that one time, that game too could have ended very differently. That misplay was the deciding factor of the whole darn series as far as I'm concerned. Shoutouts to both teams for giving us a great start to the best of the rest tournament.
Yeah, that kickoff goal, certainly the game-deciding factor right there. Just one small mechanical mistake ends up being the difference maker in that entire game. The couple notes that I see in our activity feed, Flight School gave us a follow about 4 hours ago, so a long time before the stream, but we want to make sure we give him a shout-out in case he comes back and watches the VOD, and also King Tenacious with the follow about 3 minutes ago. Sorry we couldn't get to those while we were in the game. I try to hit all of them while we are on break. break. So make sure that you guys are listening for yourselves while you're there. Fresh Rocket League with a follow as well. That one I was able to see right away. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome into the Slicks League Championship. We are glad to have you here. We are doing the best of the rest tournament for April. We had the actual April tournament ending yesterday. We've got a tournament coming up, I believe, on the 23rd of May, if I recall correctly, is what is set in the Discord right now. And signups are now open for the next 2 weeks for next month's tournament so that we can get the group stages assigned and underway. But that's enough about all the things that are happening in the future. Let's talk for a minute, HUD, about the present. We've got PB Nutty going up against Elevation Gaming. This is a game the chat has wanted to see for solidly the last 15 minutes of our 25-minute stream. I'm sure you've got some information on these guys. What do you expect to see?
I actually, Trippin, to disappoint you a little bit, I don't know anything about either of these teams. They're not ones that I've seen. I know, I'm dropping the ball. I know that they've been a hotly demanded matchup here from the spectators currently, so I'm hoping that these guys can come out and show us a good time. But besides that, I mean, I could figure some stuff out. I would imagine.
Well,
give me a second.
Some info that I can give you. So in the group stages, we had PB Nutty in Group B, but unfortunately they got stuck in a group with SIK, Sick Esports, and Finesse, arguably two of the best teams in all of Slips. And they just kind of got stuck. They went 7-3 in group stages. They performed very well when given the opportunity, but it just really didn't matter. When they're in that group with Sick and with Finesse, the chances of them moving on when only the top 2 teams qualify, incredibly low. They're going up against a team in Elevation Gaming who was in 11 Ascensions and MK2 Esports group in Group A, but they ended up at the bottom at 2-8. We might be looking at a blowout here. And HUD, I just see you typing in the bot playground as well, so now I'm thinking you might have a little bit more information. But if you don't, GJ seems to have this entire Slips Championship League Discord memorized, so he's probably got some info for us as well.
Yeah,
Now,
GJ, you give it a go.
Now, to be fair, you managed to give us some pretty good info about these two teams in terms of what's available, Trippin. As for me, one thing is for certain, I do like the name PB and Nutty, because it reminds me of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, one of my favorite snacks. Though I'm more of the creamy peanut butter guy, no nuts. And speaking of cool stuff here, the match is getting ready. We're getting players in the lobby even as we speak. We're already in the game, so we're just gonna wait patiently for everybody to get into their places, and then we can proceed with the action.
Zebro28 with the follow 2 minutes ago. Thank you very much. Welcome into the Slips League Championship. Yeah, I see now you guys are looking for Nitro. Hey, they'll be here shortly. Don't worry, we'll have them on stream. We want you to stick around for the games that we got coming up right now. I know PB and Jam Jam was someone that I saw in the chat a couple of times, so welcome into him.
Yeah, now that's a name I like.
Yeah, with a K, has joined the game already, so hopefully everyone gets in before the countdown actually starts. We'll see if they make it. We got 2. Hey, they managed to get all of them. All right, so Barney, Brash Mage 4, and King are in for Elevation Gaming. PB and Jam Jam with a K, and the Yowl Towel in for PB and Nutty. The best of 3, the second quarterfinal match of the best of the rest tournament. And with a K pushing that one downfield. PB and Jam Jam cutting that one off. Absolutely love the stylings of that Fennec. I just wish his Infinium were a different color. That would fit in so much better, but the rest of that car is super clean. With a K going on the offensive attack. He's bumped off that one. PB and Jam Jam gonna get a chance here to knock that one down off the side wall. Yellow Tower trying to put that one on target. It's gonna be cleared away. Barney is gonna be following that one up, looking for a ceiling shot opportunity here. He's got the flip, and PB and Jam Jam cuts him off. Brash Mage putting that one down. Wood is gonna get an opportunity here on offense, trying to get the fake. Barney knocking that one down. King pushing up the field. Jam Jam knocking that one away. Barney going for a shot here, and that one is almost in, and Jam Jam on the goal line, able to keep that one out of the net. We are a minute down. We've got a bunch of great offensive action between two teams I did not think would match up well at all.
Well, turns out they are. This is no blowout thus far, and a fun fact about Barney's name, it's censored for a good reason. I am not even going to say the full name for the sake of professionalism. Also, we got a bit of a lore here from our main man on the desk, but Yol Tao, if I'm saying this right, was an RSC at some point.
Interesting. Those are always fun facts. Yeah, Hud and I both coming up from RSC, a different league. We don't want to give them too much airtime here on a different channel, but if you're interested, you could always find out about it. We got some people who are in the know about that one. Pushing upfield, that shot is on target. Brash Mage does everything he can to keep that one out of the net, but it's not going to be enough. Ends up going crossbar down on the shot from Yowl Towel. The Season 13 GC console player, nonetheless, opens up the scoring in this series.
Oh hey, Yol Tao, we were just talking about you and your organization.
Well done there. On the wall, 3 minutes to go, 1-0, best of 3 we've got on the way. A bunch of bums, a lot of physical play out in front of the net. King is looking for a pass opportunity, gets that one across, that's cleared away, and Yowl Towel is right underneath that ball to move that one upfield. Whitakay right behind him, looking for an opportunity here as Yowl Towel throws that one off the tail end, off the spoiler of the Octane towards the net. Not able to get that one in. Mage looking for some defense, but Whitakay looking for some offense, trying to find a teammate here across the field, trying to just keep possession as long as he possibly can. That one goes long. Yowl Towel is going to knock that one down to King, who's going off the sidewall back towards the net. Jam trying to lay that one down. It's at midfield, going the other direction. Just a possession battle right now between two teams, volleying back and forth with no real possession either way. Would have tried to take over on offense, and finally, the demos, the physical play, open up the backfield. Whitakay grabs that boost, pushes it upfield, but no one is behind him, and King gets what I like to call free real estate. We've got a 1-1 game.
His Majesty the King coming in for his team with a solid free real estate goal, tying up the game, one apiece.
Going towards the midfield, Yowl Towel looking for this one on the back wall. 2 minutes to go, best of 3 series. We're in game number 1 right now. Off the backboard, Barney looking for a shot opportunity here, and the pre-jump was there, and Jam saw his teammate going, never moved, and the ball just goes right between the two. We've got a 2-1 game, a come from behind lead.
Barney coming in hot, and not to be confused but with Barney the dinosaur. This Barney definitely does not come from your imagination. He comes from RL. Great shot.
King underneath the ball, looking for an air dribble opportunity here, adjusting to that one, trying to move it to one of his teammates. Jam not able to get a good hold of that ball. Yowl Towel going across the field the other way. King chasing that one down. He's last man back as well. Whitakay able to put on a shot, but it's not going to be quite enough. Easy save there by King. Great defensive positioning, keeping that one out of the net. Whitakay pushing that one upfield, and that one's going to go past everyone. King does everything he can to keep it out of the net, but it's not going to be enough. PP and Nutty now tying this one up from a come-from-behind tie game of their own. 90 seconds left on the clock in a 2-2 game in this series.
Right on the minute 30 mark, with Todd coming in, tying up the game. This has been a very close game 1. Like I said earlier, no blowout here.
Yowl Towel on the attack with the air dribble, cleared away by Barney, off to the side wall, a good 50-50 there. King trying to move that one upfield. Barney going on the attack, dunked by Witta at midfield towards the net. Barney going for a bump there on Yowl Towel. He's not able to complete it, but he is able to steal his boost. So 0 for Yowl Towel. Going to make life very difficult. Barney knows that he takes over on offense, looking for a pass towards the middle. Cleared away by Yowl Towel. PB and Jam with the pre-jump. He's there. The shot on target. The save by King. The rebound by Witta, saved by Barney. The offensive opportunity was there. Just a great chance on that one. An amazing pre-jump, just not going to be enough. That one off the crossbar as well. Kept low by King. Pass to his teammate Barney, who is deleted by Yowl Towel. 35 seconds on the clock. We've still got 2-2 for these two teams. Witta able to beat one. Barney not able to adjust to that one. King must have called him off. Good comms there from the backfield. He's on offense as well, but he's got 0 boost. Able to grab that corner. So are able to grab mid and push forward on that one. Witta now looking for an air dribble of his own. Tries to get it over the top of Brash Mage, not able to do it. Yowl Towel off the back wall, 15 seconds to go. Still tied at 2 apiece. Dropping right down into the front of the box. Witta taking over, looking for one offensive opportunity. He wants to go for the ceiling shot. He's not able to connect on that one. Going towards the far wall. Yowl Towel looking for a pass. All 3 players on the other side are on that wall to make sure that one doesn't go anywhere. It works for them, and we've got overtime again in game number 1 of this series.
That's 2 overtimes in 2 matches, if I'm counting correctly. And I gotta say it right now, overtime. Take it away.
I very much enjoyed that call, I'm not gonna lie to you. PB and Jam Jam off the corner. That one could have been just a little bit wide. It ended up though. King there on the attack. Barney knocking that one down in front. Jam Jam pushing that one upfield. King's gotta be there. He thought that one was gonna go off the crossbar, and he was correct. A good read by him to make sure that he got in the proper position. He was last man back again, a situation he should be oddly familiar with. Has happened a couple times. Yowl Towel going on the attack, trying to beat Brass Mage. He is able to beat one, but Barney on the back wall, able to 50 that one away. Widow looking to gain control. A good low 50 there towards this mid boost. Won by Yowl Towel towards the net. King back again, clearing that one across. But Witta is right there. Is going to put that one just off target. Yowl Towel underneath. It gets redirected by one of the team members from Elevation Gaming. Yowl Towel put that one in, and I think Barney might have had that save, but his teammate just knocks it away from him, and PB Nutty is going to get a victory in the first game.
I think mentioning Yowl Towel early on in the game was less of a curse for them and more of a blessing. Okay, in all seriousness, I knew there was passion. I knew all these teams were passionate about playing in this tournament, playing in Slips in general. But to see that passion be translated into excellent gameplay, excellent playing ability in 2 series so far, man, that is awesome. And we're just in game 1 of series 2, and what is going on here? Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a player leaving here. Hopefully he's back soon.
And
Hopefully it's just a car switch.
It could be a car swap. That would definitely make some sense to me, especially, you know, coming from the bottom of the leaderboard. HUD, man, we saw Yowl Towel with the hard carry. You think Elevation's got enough between Barney, King, and Brash Mage to stop that onslaught of offense?
I think so. I think that they had it pretty close there throughout that game, and just a couple short miscues that led to them losing that one. I mean, even the game-winning goal for PB Nutty there at the very end on a redirect from the defense to getting it over top of the save led to the win. But they just need to shore up, and it's kind of just the same thing that we saw in the first series. Just needing to shore up their defense a little bit more, double commit a little bit less, and that'll lead to them having a little bit more success here in game 2.
Point for sure. We'll wait to get all members back into the lobby so we can restart this one. Well, we have a quick break here. Probably the soonest I've ever seen a follow. Sakurasaurus, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome into the Slips League Championship. We are glad to have you here. We do monthly tournaments. A group stage is the one that we did in this last one. Very, very well done by everyone. We had an 8-team tournament yesterday, and I believe the winning prize was $115 or $120 or something like that, going to the top team. We do have the prize pool increases the more people play. So the more people that we can get in and be a part of Slips, the better that things are going to go for everyone. We're waiting for Brash to get back into the lobby. As soon as he does, we will be able to get this one underway. BB and Nutty taking the first game over Elevation Gaming. Definitely what I expected to see from the casting deck. But maybe not necessarily what everyone else thought was going to happen. But that's, you know, what I saw. We're getting some chat here in the game, see when they're going to get back.
And I'm hoping Brash gets back soon so that we can get into this exciting series and get back into the swing of things. And wait a minute, what is? Wait.
Oh, it looks like we got a substitution. They're bringing in a sub.
Substitution?
They didn't like the way that Brash was playing, so they're bringing in Supius Dwarf 62. These names are just something else.
Hi,
so what's up, Soccer? You play for Nitro? We'll see you in a little bit then, I think. Yalatawa, Whitakay, and PB and Jam Jam are in. Barney, King, and Soupiest Dwarf 62. That's like one of those names you just like hit random word generator. You smash it together, you just kind of go from there. But hey, that's what we've got for this matchup. 5 minutes are on the clock, and King winning that 50-50 kickoff down to Barney. Off the corner, looking for an opportunity here. Widow's going to turn that one away. Yawatawa, he had the hard carry in the last match. Widow following this one upfield. Bit of a fake. Going to be turned away by King. Shot is going to be well short of the target. Yawatawa putting that one away. Looking for an opportunity here. He's getting across from Whitakay. He's going to end up putting that one right to King. He gets deleted by Witta. The bump as well to slow things down. Give an opportunity as Barney trying to get that one to go on target off the ceiling for PB and Jam Jam. Going to cut that one off in the high corner. King with a pass towards midfield. Witta not able to connect. PB and Jam Jam with a back trip, but I don't think that's going to matter very much at all. Not able to capitalize on those defensive missteps. Barney looking for another ceiling shot. We've seen a couple of these opportunities, but none of them have gone in so far. And that one put on by the sub. Soupy is dwarfed 62 and is going to give his team the lead. 54 seconds down in this match.
Now, after a little bit of thinking, I do recall that Soup is in fact the official sub, and he's already off to a great start for his team. Elevation Gaming take the lead early on.
You definitely like to see opening up the scoring right away, especially when you're a sub. You got to do something to get comfortable with your team and show that they made the right choice in putting you in there. That's definitely going to help their momentum going forward in this best of the rest tournament. We're in the second quarterfinal match right now. A best of 3 for every single round except for the finals. We will be going for about the next 3 hours or so to get this one taken care of. This is game number 2. We saw PB Nutty take game number 1 over Elevation. We'll see if they're able to take game number 2 and complete the sweep, or if we will see game number 3 in just our second series of the night. Jam Jam into the corner, moving this one upfield. The cross there to Yawatawa. The shot is going to be deflected right down into the corner. Yawatawa still has control. The pass right across the front of the net. And that was going to be cleared away on the line and taken out. Pushed away by Witta. He's going to follow this one up. It's going to be cleared. But Yawatawa was there. He's got an open net. That one's going to go towards the net. And Barney coming, screaming across the goal line. Able to keep that one out of net. Going for an offensive opportunity of his own. The flick is going to go wide of the net. He's going to try to keep control. See if he can get that one back towards middle. Asupius Dwarf 50s that one off the crossbar. Barney's going to be there for the 50. A bit of a panic there at midfield, but finally the spacing breaks a little bit. Barney now on offense with an opportunity. Witta's going to 50 that one away, trying to grab control in the corner. And finally, PB and Jam Jam going to relieve this pressure a little bit, but it was there for quite some time. A demo into the net. Yawatawa off the corner, back towards mid. That touch not going to help much as it flows back towards the net. Barney going to get the clear. We've seen a lot of back and forth action. We've got 2 more minutes to go. GJ, do they have what it takes to get the sweep?
Alright, well, PB and Nutty are currently on the back foot right now, but it's by 1 goal. They have time to tie this up with just one good shot on goal, but they gotta get through the defense. Speaking of which deletes, and I mean whoa, I was just talking about that. After the deletion of a elevation player, PB Jam Jam comes in with a solid shot on goal. Beautiful work. And there's some great jelly to that shot.
Tying this one up. Under 2 minutes to play. A great job there, that demo. Opening up the game. Jam Jam across the yellow towel, and that one's going to get cleared away, but a good opportunity just missed there. That's the kind of shot that you need to have cleaned up just a little bit. But they were right there. Off the backboard is the sub Dwarf. That one's going to be knocked back down towards midfield. PB and Jam Jam trying to push this one up, and Soupius Dwarf's going to cut that one off. So far, the sub working out very, very well. King going on the attack. Waiting for a little bit here. He's got 0 boost. That one's actually pinched towards net somehow, and Yawatawa is going to take that one high off the backboard. Down in front to Soupius Dwarf. He's got a little bit of boost, trying to get to that one. Going to beat by Jam Jam. Barney not able to make the touch. King with a shot on target. That was going to be saved by Yawatawa. Going the other way. He's trying to get an opportunity on the open net. Witta knocking that one down, but it's too slow, and King going to get credit for a save. We've got a minute left in this one. PB and Jam Jam is there. Knocked in front. Going to be cleared away by Yalatown. They've got a 3-on-none opportunity if they can coordinate quickly enough to get this one out in front of the net. I think their defense is going to have just enough time to recover. King looking to beat Whitakay. The last man back on defense, Whitakay, is going to end up winning that battle. 40 more seconds to go on this one. As Widow with the cross, but no one is there. Cleared away by Barney. Down into the corner. Yawel looking to gain control of this one. Going for that ground to air dribble opportunity. Knocking that one down to his teammate, Widow. That one's cleared away by King. An excellent save. He's going to go up for a shot of his own. PB and Jam Jam is going to turn that one away. Say no very early with 20 more seconds to go. Yawel on that 50. Barney trying to grab it control. Widow's going to turn around quickly and get to that one. 10 more seconds left on the clock as that one goes off the board and saved by King. The shot by Whitakay. Jam trying to get control of that one. Whitta is up again. Guillotine style straight down in front of the net. 1 second to go. We're just waiting for the ball to hit the ground. We'll see if they can keep it up and score this goal. Whitta's not going to be able to be there. We've got overtime now in game number 2. We saw it in game 1 as well, and PB Nutty came out on top.
Double overtime all the way, as far as the eye can see.
Yawel pushing that one upfield, and I am just out of breath after the last 30 seconds of that matchup. That was absolutely incredible. Knocking that one to the far side. Supius is there. Whitakay on defense. King is going to push this one upfield. Jam looking for defense, playing some shadow towards the inside. He's going to end up winning this one, but he's got no boost, so King's going to take control himself. Going to have to back off of that one. Yawel with the shot, going to go a little bit wide. King making the save. Witta, the only guy with boost, getting that one towards the center. Yawel can't get anything. He's going to have to go all the way back. He's going to give Supius Dwarf and his team an opportunity to push this one towards the net. Cleared away by Yawel. PB and Jam back towards the middle. Barney with an excellent 50 there to force that one to go down into the corner. It's out in front of the net. Whitakay trying to grab control. Barney is able to win that one. He's going to have to push this one upfield by himself. The boost is showing out from underneath him. Yawel misses corner, so he's got 0, and that's going to lead to the ball getting taken away from him immediately. King is right there at midfield. He goes off the crossbar just a little bit too high to even up the series. Witta is going to get absolutely destroyed. Got hit so hard, he's on Farmstead right now. And King is going to lay that one down into the corner. We've got a minute and a half now down in overtime. GG, we've got a great matchup on our hands. They're showing why they're forcing overtime every single game.
Yeah, this is incredible to say the least. We are looking at a potential overtime ending to this series, provided that PB and Nutty get the winning goal. But if Elevation Gaming take it here, we force a Game 3, the first Game 3 of the Best of the Rest tournament. Best of the Rest indeed. That is a very, very accurate title, given the circumstances, given all these awesome matches we have seen thus far. I'm looking forward to the next one too.
Yawel off the corner. PB Nutty towards the box. That was going to go off the corner. Great dunk there by Barney. Yawel is going to have an opportunity here on offense. Booming that one to Whitakay off the backboard and not able to put that one in. That was an excellent shot opportunity, though. That was going to be down in front of the box. Cleared away towards the far side. Barney looking to take over on offense. He's got a 1-on-2 situation. Able to win that dunk, and Yawel He's going to push that one out the other way. The sub-dwarf is now on the ball. Whitakay going to push that one into the corner. Cleared away by King. PB and Jam on top of this one immediately in front of the box, and PB and Jam sends it home from the top of the crease. Able to get that touch out in front of the net. Barney just not able to make it clear. Lays it down for Jam, who has no problem putting that one in, giving them the overtime victory and the series victory as well. They'll move on to the semifinals of this Best of the Rest tournament. Elevation gave them a hell of a run. They gave them a great run for their money. I definitely thought PB Nutty would blow them out, but Elevation showing their record in the group stage had nothing to do with their skill and everything to do with just better teams being in their group. Good luck to them. Hopefully we see them next month in the tournament as HUD gets our next match ready to go in the background. We are going to see Nitro Esports and BX2 on stream.
All right. Shots have been fired, goals have been earned, cars have been deleted, and overtimes have been done. But man, the match is over and we got a winner. What a great series. HUD, what did you think of that series, by the way? I'm curious.
I think that probably one of the most evenly matched series that we've seen in a long time. I mean, both games going all the way to overtime, very hard fought. and just the team of PB Nutty being able to pull that one out. I mean, the biggest thing that I noticed is that there was a little bit of reliance on a hard carry on the other side, Barney having to really stand on his head. It seemed like every time that there was a goal being scored, he was the last one just trying to throw himself in front of it, and he came up short in the times that it mattered. But a great series from his team, getting really close twice in a row, just not able to find those bounces to be able to win 2 consecutive overtimes and falling because of it.
Yes, and I do have a bit of lore on BX2 that was basically in the making during that match, where we got word from the boss himself that apparently BX2's captain is missing in action, but the team did not want to miss out on the fun, so they got a sub in, so they are able to play, as far as I can tell. So this is a very rare case of a captain being subbed out.
It's going to be interesting to see what this sub does. You know, we saw that sub made in the last game and definitely looked to help them a little bit, but it wasn't quite enough to take them over the top. So we'll see if the sub on the side of BX2 is going to be enough to put them over the top versus Nitro Esports. We got a whole bunch of chatter in the chat for both teams. Glad to have all you guys here. Welcome into the Slips League Championship. Speaking of people to welcome in, Nathan Gary with the follow. Welcome in. Thank you very much for coming and supporting us. Hopefully you are enjoying the content so far. Again, we do these tournaments every single month. You can find our Discord at slips.discord.io. You can join the Discord, get more information about putting a team together. If you are a leader of a team, you can bring your guys in. If you're just a free agent, you just want to play in a tournament, you can bring them in. We pay out money every single month for these tournaments, and honestly, you can even get money just for signing up as a team, just for being a part of this organization. You can get some Slips credits. We use them for coaching, we use them for signing up, we use them for free agents, all bunch of stuff that is being controlled by that, all put together by Hussein. So big shout to him for putting all this stuff together, and that's what you would need to get in on this one. My name is Trippin. We've got GJ on a color. We've got HUD in the booth right now making these lobbies happen, giving us some excellent analysis from the sidelines as Freshie, the real GH something, that's a lot of letters. Zindez are in. BX2 don't look like they're ready, which is unfortunate. We're going to have to get a lobby remake because that early join, as one does. You'll love to see that. It wouldn't be Slips Championship League without a early join causing a lobby remake.
Don't worry, folks. This will be sorted out quickly, and this gives me time to explain a little something. One of the things I love about Slips, about all these tourneys and whatnot, is that there are stories to a lot of these matches, a lot of these teams, and many of these stories are happening as the matches play out, as the tourneys play out. BX2 being an example of this, because like I said, their captain had to be subbed out during the previous match. So that was a bit of a story. That was basically happening live, so to speak. So and of course, as a writer, I do love a good story, and we got plenty of good stories rolling along in Slips. Another story being, of course, Finesse.
Yeah, we have a lot of teams that are in Slips right now, or teams that have been around for a while and have had, their own stories written. For example, we had Sick Esports, who had never been as far as the semifinals. They've been knocked out in the quarterfinals of every single tournament they've participated in. And they were able to make it all the way to third place match last night. They ended up finishing 4th, but they were right there. And you can start writing your own story now by jumping in on this one.
Absolutely. Now it looks like we're slowly getting the players back into this new lobby created by our main man on the desk, HUDX. Shoutouts to him for helping us out with all this good stuff. If it weren't for him, I would have to make the lobbies myself, and I would have done it, but I do appreciate the help. Makes things a lot easier on everybody.
Glad to see all you guys making some chatter, spamming those emotes in the chat. We're glad to have all of you guys here. If you think that you know anyone that would be interested in seeing this, send them on over. Hey, we're glad to have people. We're glad to provide this content to you. This best of the rest tournament. We had our April tournament wrapping up yesterday. It was a lot of fun. We had the group stages finishing up on the Friday before that. A lot of teams have said that they actually like the group stages. So, I mean, if you've got any feedback to give us about that, please, by all means, let us know in your team channels if you are a part of the Slips League Championship right now. Nitro is all in, and BX2, for whatever reason, has not joined the lobby, which means we're going, or not joined the game, which means we might be ending up with another remake unless they can get in time. Come on, GT Pop. Come on, you can do it. Hey, he makes it in. Of course, you know, all three of them are console players, so they can't actually see the message. Luckily, they're in just in time.
Ooh, that was a close one.
That was close. You almost had to have another remake just because of that. But Freshie off the back wall, and GT Pop moving the other way. Leaning this one towards the corner, 50 away by Zindez. He's going to sit there for a second as Real pushing that one upfield, going for a dribble play here. Gets it over one. Bit of a triple commit on front post. That was floating right in front of the net. It's just sitting there waiting to happen. Real is going to push that one toward his teammate Zindez, who's not able to connect with that one. The big Mac attack pushing that one upfield. Touchdown by Real. Looking for a play of his own. A good demo there. He's going to steal that back boost as well. Back towards mid. Matt is going to be up. No one able to connect with that one. Down in front. Freshie with an excellent dunk. He's going to have a good opportunity here on offense, and Matt's going to throw that one off the backboard and then get it away from everyone. And a great heads-up play there by him. Zindez grabbing that mid boost. His teammate Real over the top, trying to get that one on net. Big Mac attack, though. There to turn that one away. Zindez, that was going to go in front of the net as well. No one's going to be there to put that one in. Squared around into the corner. The pressure so far in this one by Nitro Esports has been all there. BX2 has definitely looked back on their heels. They've got two saves on... Sorry, now they've got three saves on three shots. Is that one in front of the net again? Could have been very, very dangerous. That shot is on target, and another save. We got 4 shots from Nitro, 4 saves from BX2. You can tell they've been pinned in their corner this entire minute and 40 seconds. They need to clear this one out if they want to have a chance.
Shout out to BX2's defensive play, though. Like, good lord. I honestly, I'm hoping I'm not jinxing anybody when I say that.
Dropping that one down in front, touched away by GT Pop as Matty goes up, trying to lay this one down. He's beat underneath. We've got just under 3 minutes left to go in this first match, a best-of-3 series for the third team to secure their place in the semifinals. As Real is going to put that one on target. It's going to go just a little bit high. Ends up going off the crossbar. Mac Attack is going to take over, moving that one towards mid, looking for a bump here. Going to end up settling that one down at mid boost. Cleared away by Zindez. Going to go off the backboard, down in front of the net, and Freshie is there with the read, with the shot, and just in front of halftime, we've got the first goal of the series in.
Yes, BX2's defense was on point, but they needed to take the pressure off themselves. Unfortunately, that pressure got to them for a brief moment, and a moment was all that Nitro needed.
Cross in front, Freshie moving that one towards the corner, and Matt's going to push this one upfield, looking to see what he can do. Zindez is going to take that one away from him. GT Pop luckily is there, but Zindez right back into the box. A bit of a triple commit there, a lot of confusion there on defense, and Freshie is going to end up with credit for a goal. 2-14, and they are up by 2 goals.
The crack in BX2's defenses turned into a giant wall there. Definitely some confusion there, as you said. They got to clear stuff up pronto as we're going through the second half of this matchup, of this game 1.
Definitely some defensive miscues on the side of BX2. Nitro Esports has no problem taking advantage of those. Have not allowed a shot in 3 minutes of this game so far. The pressure is absolutely on. The best of the rest tournament, the teams that were unable to make it in, that one's going to float towards net as well. Big Macadam is going to try to clear that one out. He's going to get beat, but it's not going to be any damage, any pressure onto that one. Push towards the back corner, across all the way. No shot there coming from the side of BX2. Pushed upfield by Real. Freshie trying to get a hold of that one, able to get it out of the apron. High into the air, floating above. No one goes for that one. Drop back down by Big Mac. but a bit of a double commit on offense is going to lead to a very difficult position here on defense. Zindes puts that one up for his teammate Real, who's not able to connect with that one, and Freshie's just going to have to rotate back on defense. But he sees a bit of an over pursue. He's able to hop it over two of them on the back wall in front of the net, dropping straight down. Real is there, gets the bounce shot, it gets them every time. 3-0, he increases the lead with 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the clock.
I swear, Nitro Esports is putting their own personal brand of Nitro boost into their shots. Goodness, 3-zip, this is definitely one of the first one-sided, in fact, this is the first one-sided game we're seeing here, if I recall.
Pushed upfield by Freshie. His team looking for the shutout. Big Mac attack, clearing that one across the net. Bit of a double commit, but should end up being okay, but he gets behind two players, so Zindes is going to see if he can beat Big Mac attack. Matt's going to pinch this one off of his teammate towards the side wall. Freshie looking for a teammate, trying to boost to that one. He gets it floating in front of the net. That shot is actually on target, but Real is going to be the one to knock that one in and give him the 4-0 lead. 40 still on the clock. Nitro in complete control of this matchup.
I wish I didn't call it, but it looks like I've called it. There's 40 seconds left. Now BX2 has 40 seconds to get 4 goals to have a shot at winning game 1. Let's see what they can do about this.
Yeah, I would not get your hopes up on that one. This has been a very dominant performance by Nitro. A couple bumps at midfield as that one floats around. The back pass, so Freshie can knock that one out, but GT Pop is actually going to beat him. That one's going to be just off target from Big Mac attack as Indes tries to recover his car into the corner, looking to push this one upfield. Ends up going across. Real is going to take over on that one. They're all there, and that one is going to bounce in for Real. A 5-0 lead now in this one. 10 seconds left on the clock. A dominating performance so far by Nitro. We'll see if they can carry this momentum into game number 2.
Absolutely. There is still a game to consider, as you've said. BX2, they're going to take what they've gone through in game 1 and use that knowledge to find ways to shore up their defense for one thing, and find ways to get the pressure off of them, because you saw early on, the pressure was heavy on BX2. They were able to hold the line for a time, but once that line broke, it was over. Yeah,
Nitro didn't have a single problem with that game. Gotta know, HUD, is there anything else that you saw that GJ and I didn't hit on? I mean, did you see something else while you weren't doing play-by-play or color?
I mean, pretty much the shot line is going to be all that you need to see there. You're looking at 13 shots from Nitro and 0 from BX2, and it is very hard to win games when you don't even shoot the ball on frame. I think this is just one of those cases where we're seeing a team that is a little bit stronger than the other, a little bit of a mismatch. But with that being said, BX2, even for the lack of offense they had, they did a relatively good job of standing up in net, especially early in that one. They're just going to have to try to see if they can keep that momentum going through a little bit longer in game 2. But other than that, Nitro seems like they probably have a pretty easy path to the semifinals here.
Yeah, they absolutely have that easy path, as you just said. Yeah, 0 shots on target and giving up 13 the other way. That's going to be a very difficult way to win games, which I understand is a hot take. You're going to hear it here first from Trippin, from the casting desk here at Slips. That is a very hot take. Also, the Oxap, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Hopefully, I pronounced your name right for the entirety of your matchup. I don't know that I did, but I'm going to pretend that I did because it will make me feel better.
Big thanks to everyone who's watching this awesome tournament, this awesome stream. Thank you for the follows, the subs, you get the idea. Anyways, Trip, looks like this match is going to be beginning very soon. Now, like I've been trying to get at here, it's one thing to defend against pressure successfully, it's another thing to take the pressure off of your team. BX2 is going to have to do that consistently on top of defending in order to actually get shots on goal. And here we go, the match is about to begin. Trippin', you're up.
Yeah, Nitro is definitely looking for an easy sweep here to move on to the next round in this one. We'll see if they're able to do it versus BX2. They've got a sub in as well for their team in general. Their captain not able to make it tonight, so they made a substitution. They wanted to play in this tournament no matter what, and here they are. So just a big props to them, honestly, for just making a team and showing up.
Absolutely.
That's more than we can say about some of the other teams that we've had in the past.
Oh, okay.
I said it again. You know, I'm all about those hot takes. In the crease, all three players able to make that save. Matt pushing that one across, hoping for a teammate to clear that one. Pop is absolutely annihilated at midfield. Matt, that one's gonna go over the top of him. Freshy's gonna bump that one up, try to get Zindez some control. That shot, an absolute banger off the nose of the Teal Dominus into the back of the net at 63 miles an hour, and Freshy is in 42 seconds down.
We're already seeing that Nitro Esports offense coming into play, and we're not even a minute into Game 2. VX2 is going to have to do something about this quickly if they want to avoid being dominated like last time.
Back across the clear, looking for there. No one able to connect with that one. Big Mac trying to lay that one down, and Matt actually pushes that one toward the box. Zindez is going to push that one out. Freshy's going to pass that out to GT Pop. Zindez now going to take over on offense. Two players chasing that one back towards the box. There's a team bump, and that doesn't even matter as the play is just, the shot is just not made, and GT Pop. BX2 is going to get away with that one, but they definitely were in a rough spot there. Zindez is up. It's going to go far off the side wall. Mac Attack going to clear that one down, try to get a doink on it, but he's not able to do it. The boost gets stolen from him as well by Real, so Zindez is going to have a good opportunity here. We've seen a great shot from him before. Fresh taking it off the top, off the back wall. Matt going to clear that one towards the side into the apron. A great 50 as well. He waits for Freshy's touch just behind the play. Going the other direction, Mac Attack able to beat one, but Zindez is right there. That one gets 50'd by Big Mac Attack as well. Real goes down into the corner, pushed up to Zindez. He's looking for a shot opportunity here towards the near post. A bit of a bump as well. Freshy's going to be up, trying to lay that one in himself. He is unable to do it, and that one's going to leak out the other way. Freshy there, moving that one back towards net. GT Pop going to finally relieve some pressure. A 1-0 lead right now for Nitro Esports. They don't quite look like the same team as they did in the last game, but they still got 6 shots. And now in 5 minutes and, in 7.5 minutes, BX2 have no shots.
No shots whatsoever, but they have strengthened up their defense, to say the least. Now they need to take, they tried to take a few opportunities on goal, but they need to take more opportunities. They need to take more shots whenever they can.
GT Pop clearing that one across. Real looking for the catch on this one for Nitro Esports, trying to get that one towards mid. He's not able to gain enough control, but he is able to get on top of GT Pop, who now is looking the other way, trying to get that low 50 with Zindez. Mac Attack is up. Fresh is going to beat him. He's going to try to gain control of this one the other way. Bit of a sloppy recovery, but he's still able to make it work. A pass off the side while his teammate Zindez is there, and we are off and running a 2-0 lead with 2 minutes to go.
Any team can come back from a 2-0 deficit. VX2, they're gonna have to try that in order to have a shot at winning and forcing a game 3. Let's see if they can do that. They have the time. They need to put the pressure on Nitro.
The center there, Zindez is up. The shot is on target, and he gets another goal. That one completes the hat trick. He's 3 for 6, 463 points. The team on his back, and 100% goal participation from Nitro Esports, playing very well as a team right now.
I just had to open my big fat mouth. Now they have less than 2 minutes to get 3 goals.
And it's not looking good for BX2. Zindez is up again, trying to get goal number 4. That's going to get laid down in front of the net. Fresh is going to pile on the pain. Still 100% goal participation from Nitro Esports. Every single goal has been assisted. Zindez is 3 for 7. Freshy, with that one, is now 1 for 2. Real, the only person on the team waiting to get in on the goal-scoring action, but none of them can get a cycle because no one has needed to make a save because there's no shots. BX2 has just been getting beaten down completely. The pressure from Nitro has been unrelenting, and Zindez able to pile on the scoring, having some fun now. Just a great flip, a really pretty looking goal on the assist again from Real.
VX2 taking it on the chin. I don't know how well the captain, I don't know the playing ability of their own captain, but the change in roster is definitely contributing to this as far as I can tell. It feels like a team chip.
Cross by Fresh. We've got a minute and 20 seconds left on the clock in this one. Real trying to push that one on field. Zinda is going to chase this one down, try to get in front of it. Matt's going to take over on offense, give their team a shot opportunity at their first shot of 2 matches, and that one doesn't go in. McAttack tries to do everything he can to get rid of that one. That one is on target, just a little bit wide and off the post. GG Pop going the other way, trying to get control of the dribble, but Real is going to challenge that one from behind, knock it up. Matt is there, knocking that one down in front of the net. We've got 50 seconds to go in this one. A 5-goal lead, certainly, but can they get the perfect sweep with 2 shutouts and no shots in a 3-game series?
Well, anything can happen in Slips RL. And speaking of things that are happening, right now the ball is on blue side, so we got some pressure on Nitro here. Got 30 seconds left, and Saindez is looking to add another goal, and it's just off to the right side.
He had a chance there. I mean, he had the possession, he had the ability to do something with it. Josiah will put that one all the way home.
Oh, he
but
does
of
it
course,
anyway.
as soon as we discuss what could happen, Sindez able to put in his 5th goal of the match, and Matt529 has left the lobby. 6-0 with 16 seconds to go. A 3-2 opportunity. We know that this one is over, but I mean, you know, BX2 did what they could. They got lined up against a team very clearly better than they were. Not able to put even a shot on target in 2 full games. A perfect sweep coming out from Nitro. An excellent performance from them. I expect them to see stiffer competition in the semifinals. We've got one more quarterfinal to go. But
Absolutely.
man, guys, that was an absolutely dominating performance.
Yeah, that was a series. At least the blowout series did not happen right at the start of the tournament. Shout outs to BX2 for getting a team going at the last moment, getting a sub in like right at the last moment so they could play their match. They were being very good sports about it throughout that whole series. And, well, clearly they were up against a better team. I know it felt like to me that bringing a sub in may have contributed to the performance one way or another. Don't know which way it was going, but at the end of the day, they were playing against a better team than Nitro. So, shout out to BX2 again. I hope to see them again in a future tournament.
I would like to see them come back as HUD gets the next lobby ready to go. We haven't had a chance to announce this one. There was way too much action going on. But hey, a big shout out to Charlie Chap 7. We saw him playing on stream just a little bit ago, giving his Twitch Prime to the Slips League Championship. Thank you very much for your support. We appreciate that. Glad to have you here. Welcome to the subscribers, and thank you very much for this month of Twitch Prime. If you're not sure what Twitch Prime even is, if you happen to be a person on Twitch and you have it linked to your Amazon account, you actually get a free subscription to any channel that you want every single month, courtesy of just having Amazon Prime. It's pretty darn cool, I'm not going to lie. And Charlie Chap decided that for this month, he was going to head on over to Slips League Championship and throw down his Twitch Prime. I know mine is coming up, I think, in a day or two to be able to use somewhere. I'm super excited for that. But that's enough about us. Let's talk about Fluid Esports and Air 2020. HUD, I'm sure you know these guys' names. I'm sure you have some information for me this time. Don't let me down again. I can't have the 4th quarterfinal go without some HUD analysis.
Wait, let me type really fast.
Well, he's typing.
The biggest thing right now is that since we're getting ready to start signups for the next Slips, a lot of our team info on the bot in the server has been wiped while the teams re-sign up. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to disappoint Trippin again because these are another 2 teams that I've yet to see on stream. But after this game, we'll have analysis for you.
Yes, and speaking of these 2 teams, specifically one of them, Air 2020. Air 2020 is a familiar team in the Slip scene. They've been around for a little while. They played in the past, so they are a known entity in the scene. As for Fluid Esports, I do recall the name. I believe I've seen them play before. I think it may have been on the unscripted stream. It is It's been a very exciting weekend. There's a lot to remember. So, who knows? Fluid Esports' playing ability may jog my memory a bit. It'll be fun to see these two teams duke it out.
Oh, for sure. It will be fun to see both of them. Let me scroll up just a little bit here in the bot channel. I can get some information, at least from their group stage play. Again, this is the best of the rest tournament. So there are teams that were unable to make the final tournament that we had yesterday. Fluid Esports came out of the extremely difficult Group B. They were put up against Sick Esports and Finesse, with both went 9-1, ended up in the final tourney, with Finesse being a finalist and Sick ending up in 4th place. And PB Nutty, who we just saw on stream a couple games ago, looking very good as well, coming out of Group B. Looking over to Air 2020, they were in Group C. They had to go against teams like Take Flight and Dynamic Esports, who ended up making the final. They went 4-4 in their group stage play, getting 12 points. They're in the same one as the Three Stooges, who we saw on stream a little bit earlier. So a team that was right in the middle, just probably, in a very similar situation to PB and Nutty. They're not a bad team. They're just put up against very, very good opponents. So we'll see what these two teams are able to do here on stream between each other, as Fluid Esports with Astro27, Bluey, and XAKD are in. Jay, Stevie, and Animal are all in as well. We are ready to go. We want to see what these two teams have to offer us. Welcome in to the best of the rest, the final quarterfinal matchup, as I hiccup in the middle of my sentence for that 50-50 kickoff. Stevie putting that one upfield. Bluey looking to knock that one down. It's just going to drive me crazy calling him Bluey, knowing that there is a pro Rocket League player whose name is also Bluey. Stevie on the side wall looking to get that one over the top. An excellent air dribble. He's just not able to get that redirect. Animal going to try to do it for him, and Astro's going to deny him. J9 is up, puts that one on target. XAKD not able to get in front of that one in time. A great play by Air 2020 to open up the scoring at 26 seconds.
Yeah, not even 30 seconds into game 1, and we get a goal for Air 2020. Pretty much showing that they want to get into the semifinals. They want to take on Nitro.
All the way across, Blue E chasing that one down, moving it upfield. 50 all the way across. J9 is going to look to clear that one. He is able to. That one might be on target as well off the backboard, down in front of the box. A great bump there. Animal is up again. XAKD going to hit that one over the top. Bluey is up. He's only got one man to beat in Stevie. He's going to hit it past him off the post into the net, tying this one up. 4:12 left to play. We've got a game on our hands already.
Bluey of Fluid Esports pretty much saying for his team to Air 2020, no, you're going to have to go through us first if you want to take on Nitro.
Like you said, GJ, the winner going on to play Nitro in the semifinals is Stevie with a 50 there. J9 trying to take control of this one off the wall, looking for an air dribble, getting that pass towards the middle. The pre-jump was there, but no one able to put that one home. Bluey's now going to take possession of this one in that pearlescent Fennec off the apron. XAKD is up, trying to knock that one down. That one ends up going off the post. The best defender in the game, the post, able to keep that one out. Bluey's going to get another attempt here, looking for a double tap, and he gets the dunk off the crossbar and puts his team up 2-1.
Let's take a look at this. Good bump up, jumps up, hits the crossbar, but then dunks it in like a basketball player.
Great job to jump up in front of that one by Bluey. An excellent display of mechanics and ability to read as that one gets pinched off the back wall, and XAKD is going to try to get control of that one off the back wall again. It's simply cleared all the way upfield. A bit of a backflip there by Animal. Not sure if it was on purpose or not. This would be right in front of the net again. That one's floating there. XAKD trying to get up in front of it. He's not going to be able to do it, and Stevie is going to put in the answering goal. We've now got 3:26 on the clock in a 2-2 game between these two. Neither of these teams wanted to go down without a fight.
Absolutely. Stevie coming in, he sees an opportunity. The teammate behind him saw the opportunity too, and he was just waiting for a chance to knock it back in if he needed to. That was some good team play there.
Astro is up, getting the shot on target. J&I knocking that one away. looking to move that one across to his teammate Animal, who's just not going to be able to get there. Astro's going to chase that one down into the corner. He's able to get that done. He's going to go right back to Stevie, who's sitting at midfield, looking for his teammate on the backboard. He's going to go back across. Stevie is there, trying to lay this one up for a teammate, but XAKD is going to try to turn that one away. Janide going guillotine style, down in front of the net, 50'd by Bluey, and XAKD is going to push that one upfield. Knocked away, though, by Animal very, very early, and Astro going to clear that one away. 2:45 left on the clock in this game, the best of the rest tournament. Game number 1 of the 4th quarterfinal. We have the semifinals coming up right after this one. Stevie with a pinch in the corner as we approach halftime, and a 2-2 tied up game. Astro's got an open net. He's not able to put that one home. Animal playing some defense. Ended up, I don't really know how to describe it, but ended up just getting the win on defense, I guess, as he takes that one out.
The things you gotta do in order to make good plays, huh?
Hey, sometimes you take whatever you can get. Bluey off the back wall, pushing that one into the corner. Trying to get another touch here. He's not able to do it. Stevie's going to push that one to the back wall. Say KD moving that one upfield. Getting across. Bluey is there, knocking that one on target. Stevie tries to get that one out. Astro with the dunk and cleared away by Stevie. Excellent defensive play by him to stay in front of that one and knock that one down. And Bluey's going to push that one upfield. 50 there. Stevie looking for an air dribble here, able to beat one, and that one is 50'd, but it ends up being a pinch right into the back of the net, and Stevie's going to get credit for a goal as Janide DCs from the lobby, which is not going to be good. Hopefully he can rejoin.
And the sooner he can rejoin, the better. Hopefully we can get him back in so that this close matchup does not end on a sour note as we approach 1 minute 40.
On target there, just a bit wide from Blue. He's going to get an easy answer for himself and tie this one up. 1:34 on the clock. We've got a 3-3 game in a 3-2 scenario. That's just not what you want to see, but hey, things happen, and we're not all, we don't have admin powers over these lobbies. We can't just pause it.
That is true. Janide has joined in. So we got ourselves a 3v3 game once again. Shout out to Janide for coming in as quickly as he did. Now we're back in the full force.
Animal chasing that one down into the corner. We've got 1:20 left on the clock in a 3-3 game. XAKD, that was going off the apron, high and wide. Bluey with the touch there. That was on target, but saved by Janide. Good thing he was able to get back into the lobby as quickly as he did to even this one up. Stevie on the attack. A good dunk there. Astro trying to move that one upfield the other way. Janide's going to clear that one. Trying to take over here on offense. Looking for a touchdown. That was going to go off the side wall. XAKD knocking it down. Janide with the back pass. Stevie on the attack off the crossbar. Turned away. It's awfully close. XAKD, he's getting absolutely bullied out in front of the net. Janide not able to connect with that one. Able to beat Stevie, though. Able to grab a couple boost pads as well. Trying to flick it over the defense. Able to beat one, but not able to beat two. That was going to be knocked away towards the far side. Janide crossing that one. Astro taking control. Still a 3-3 game with 25 left on the clock. Janide into the corner. Stevie is there. XAKD clearing it away from him. Going on the attack. Stevie passing that one back to his teammate Janide, who's going to boom that one towards the corner. Look for a teammate. It's crossed in front of the net. Blue is going to get a booming clear towards the far side. They are looking for overtime in this one. Animal taking over. A bit of a double commit there on defense, but it should end up okay. Ball stays on the ground, and we're going to see overtime in game number 1 of this series. 3-3 the score.
The trend continues as we get a game 1 overtime. Trippin, take it away.
We have seen an overtime in every matchup, and Astro going to end this one early. Animal clears that one to the corner, and Bluey able to get that one into the box. Janide just does not get the touch that he wants, and Astro capitalizes, plows that one in, and Fluid Esports taking game number 1, taking advantage of that disconnect. And they're now up 1-0 on match point to move on to the semifinals in the best of the rest tournament.
To be fair, they didn't have a whole lot of time to take advantage of that disconnect. And Janide was able to come back in to help finish up the match. So they did have to take on all 3 of Air 2020 in order to actually get that win. So I dare say, this was DC aside, this was a great match all around. Great game 1 all around. And we're going to go into game 2 here. overtime. That was the quickest overtime in the tournament by
Oh,
far.
for sure. For sure. HUD, hey, you said you'd have analysis after game one. You've got a whopping 20 seconds left before this one turns over. What do you have to say?
This is an underdog story right here. Hussein hits me up with the match cards from the last the before we reset everything basically. In Fluid Esports, easily the underdogs underneath J2020 or Air 2020. J Knight is C3 and the highest player on Fluid is a C1. So definitely a little David Goliath story here in Fluid Esports, taking advantage of that short power play that they had, the man advantage, getting a goal to put them back even, and then holding on to be able to win that game one. They've got a tall task here in game two to try to get a sweep.
Certainly do have a tall task ahead of them. Definitely a big discrepancy in terms of rank between these two teams, but hey, you know what? Sometimes rank just doesn't mean everything in this game. If you show up on a day and the opponents just don't, hey, you can get a pretty easy victory. Astro, Bluey, and XAKD are in Animal, Janide and Stevie in for Air 2020. Going into game number 2, best of the rest tournament here at Slips. We are getting underway. Astro with the 50-50 kickoff, and Animal end up winning that one into the corner. Sitting at midfield, Astro putting that one across. Blue is going to be there. He's going to just retreat on that one. Probably a good call there, position-wise. J&I clears that one to his teammate. Boom all the way outfield. That one not even touching the ceiling, floating towards the net. Blue is going to get credit for a save. That one is on target as well. J&I tries to get the bump on XKD, but doesn't get enough of him to actually keep him out of the net. So Blue is going to push this one to Steve. He's going to clear that off the back wall far away. An Animal going to go on the attack. Not able to make that touch. Stevie gets dunked by Astro. J&I taking over, XAKD with the flip. J&I knocking that one down at midfield. Astro trying to recover on the back wall and get a hold of that one. Finally, he does. Animal going to push that one into the corner all the way across. Looking to take possession here, but he's gotten 0 boost. He's in a very difficult position. He's able to grab mid boost so we can turn this one around. Try to get that one away from the opponents. That one is dunked by J&I. Blue, the only guy in net. He's able to make 2 saves back-to-back out in front of the net. Stevie drops that one down and cleared away by Bluey. An excellent performance on defense by him. Something that I'm honestly surprised he's able to keep those out of there. And of course, an air dribble by Animal. Bluey, the man in the net, showing up as the absolute brick on defense in that Fennec, keeping it out of harm's way. 3:35 left to play. Bluey's already got a Savior medal.
A good reason, I might add. Very good reason. Pressure's still on, Fluid, and here we go.
Stevie dropping that one down. Blue with the backflip, turning that one away. Astro there. XAKD is going to take over here on defense. He's dunked by Jane, tries to put that one towards the net. Blue with the backflip. Off the backboard is XAKD, dropping that one back down towards the middle. Stevie dropping it all the way to the back wall. Teams fighting for possession on this one. Air 2020 looking for an early goal here. 3 minutes left to play. J&I taking over on offense, going back the other way. Looking for a great touch here. Mid boost stolen out from underneath him. Could have been dangerous. Stevie able to buy his team just enough time. Bluey is up. Animal's going to go into the apron. A great touch there by Bluey. That one's going to get cleared away, though, all the way into the corner. Animal looking for a teammate off the backboard. Stevie is there, not able to touch it. J&I with the follow, and he's going to go off the backboard as well. XAKD not able to make the touch. Astro with a try. J&I with a redirect off the crossbar. That was very, very close to an own goal, but it just went a bit wide, thankfully for them. XAKD on the attack. J&I trying to lay this one down for a teammate. Cleared away by XAKD. Animal looking to get a hold of this one from Bluey. That one's centered right towards the middle. It's in the crease and cleared away by J&I on the shot by Blue. We've got 2 minutes left in this one. Neither team scoring a goal so far as Animal clears that one into the corner.
You noticed earlier there was some great ball control while driving on the wall. That is difficult to do, I'm sure.
To XAKD, dropping that one down to Blue. He goes just over the top of him. Stevie trying to gain control, move this one out, ends up passing it towards middle. Animal has to dunk Astro. J&I is going to get a clear opportunity here. 90 seconds left in this game. as Astro is going to clear that one on the goal line. We have a 1-0 series lead for Fluid over Air 2020. You know they don't want to be knocked out of this tournament, but they've got to put a goal in soon if they want to do it. That one is on target, but Astro is going to get credit for the save as Janide tries to dump that one into the corner for his teammate Stevie to clear. Back towards middle, but Astro is there, is going to get a touch on that one. Louis knocking that one back down. XAKD trying to make that quick turn. Can he get back to the ball? He does, but Animal is in the net and is going to get credit for the save on that one. Bluey still on top of it. Janide with the 50, finally relieving some of that pressure now with 50 seconds to go in this one. Stevie on the back wall, bit of a double commit there, gives it way to Janide, able to flip it over one and demo Astro as well, but he's 50 by Bluey all the way across the field, 40 seconds now to go. A great 50-50 there, dropping back down towards the middle, one by Janide, but XAKD is going to take over on offense with a lot of boost. Stevie's going to beat him to the ball. On the back wall, Astro with the touch, upfield, Bluey there, knocking that one towards Stevie. It's down in front. Animal out of the corner, back down in front. 15 seconds to go in this one as XAKD with an open opportunity. That was going to go just a bit wide. Stevie there, grabbing that 100 boost. Bluey trying to put that one on target. Going to go just a bit high and wide up the net. A 0-0 game with 5 seconds and one opportunity going the other direction. Animal knocking that one into the corner. The ball floating in the air still as Astro going to knock that one into the apron. The 0-second opportunity now for Air 2020 on the offensive attack. That one's floating towards mid and finally knocked down. We've got an overtime with a 0-0 game. What a matchup.
This is the closest overtime we've seen in this tournament because of that 0-0 bit. All they need is just one goal, and I just had to say something. Air 2020 comes in with a Game 3 clinch. Basically.
All I had to do was give GJ an opportunity to speak after the insanity that was the last minute and 15 seconds of that match. The back pass, the boomer from Air 2020 puts in the game-winning goal, the only goal of that entire game. A ton of saves, a ton of shots, but Air 2020 coming out on top, 1-0 over Fluid Esports, and we're going to see our first Game 3 of the tournament here in quarterfinal match number 4.
Oh man, that was a great game too. Now we're gonna go into Game 3. We've seen a number of Game 3s throughout this tournament, and we're definitely gonna see more. Okay, so...
HUD, what do you got going, my man? You've got game number 3 coming up. You've seen two completely different teams in both games. You've got to have some sort of opinion of what's going on here. What do you think's going to happen in game number 3? Who's taking this series? Who hits the semifinals?
Trippin', I've got to give it to Air 2020. Even though they had to claw that one all the way out down to the very beginning of overtime, getting that quick goal, I think that they've started to figure out the defense of Fluid Esports a little bit. As that last goal goes in on the long boomer, I'm thinking that maybe the guys in Air 2020 have realized that their best bet is going to be just lobbing some of those from range onto the goal and just trying to get some of them to fall. So far to this point, they've been trying to drive a lot in from close range, and the defense of Fluid Esports has been up to task. But once you get some more range on those, making those reads can be a little bit harder, and your rotations have to be a lot better and a lot more consistent to be there when the ball is coming all the way from the other end. If you're over-rotated, you're going to get scored on a long boomer. So maybe Air 2020 has recognized that and will be in a position to take advantage of the aggression of Fluid Esports and turn it back against them a little bit here in Game 3.
Yeah, that back pass in that last game was absolutely huge, and that's what game it up. Like you said, HUD, that boomer from the goal line, the absolute difference maker. Hey, Real asking if we cast other stuff. Yeah, me and HUD actually cast for RSC, a completely different organization that if you want more information about, we could probably talk in DMs on Discord or something. I don't want to advertise for myself or other leagues while I'm on stream because I've been afforded this opportunity. We do that, and then HUD and I also, and GJ actually, we all have our own channels as well. I am positive you can find us on Twitch or on Discord if you're interested in hanging out with us and knowing some more information information about what it is we do outside of Slips. I'm sure all of us would be happy to talk about it and get an opportunity to, get our voices in more places. It's something I certainly like to do. But hey, man, thank you very much for the follow. Glad to have you here in Slips Championship League. And also the Kevin RL, 17 minutes ago, right before this action started, actually gave us a follow as well. We have not had enough break in the action to give him a shout for that. So thank you both very much and welcome in to the Slips League Championship Twitch. We are ready to go for game number 3 just as soon as these teams are. As soon as they get into the match, we'll see game number 3, Fluid Esports taking game number 1. Air 2020, a 1-0 overtime victory. In game number 2, we are looking for a very, very spicy game number 3 because I had to say that at some point in time, and you are welcome.
And not sure if that's a reference to the Spicy Spooners, one of the teams from last night's tournament. But at any rate, oh, here we go. The third match is about to be underway. Let's go. Let's do this.
On the kickoff is XAKD and Stevie. That one drops front right down. Up is Bluey, knocking that one towards the far corner. And all 3 players for Air 2020 in the same corner. Could be difficult. Animal able to get the clear from the back wall. Animal going on offense, trying to get that one past. Able to get it towards the back wall, but XAKD going to clear that one away. A 50 there, dropping down in front of the net. XAKD pushing that one towards his teammates. Animal on the back wall, looking for a pass here. Guillotine style in front of the net. No one home to make that play happen. On the back wall, Bluey is there, looking for a teammate, trying to just gain a little bit of possession. He's got no boost. He's in a very, very bad position. He's able to get 1 penny just to move that one upfield. The pass across is turned away. We're now almost a minute into this one. There's a long boomer. We saw that one for Air 2020 work in the last game, but Bluey on the goal line, turning that one away. Stevie, though, with the redirect, and just outside of the first minute, we have our first goal in this one. Air 2020 going for the lead and the series victory.
Yes. A solid goal from Stevie here. Good redirection. And honestly, this is going to be a very close game 3. Calling it right now. It's going to be down to the wire.
Off the back wall, XAKD with the dunk. Janide is there. That's going to go right to Astro, who's going to try to lay that one down. And Steve is going to have an opportunity for a clear as that one goes on target from Bluey. Animal sitting on the goal line, trying to take possession of that one, challenged by XAKD. Astro's going to be there, trying to get this read off the ceiling. Janide is up, able to knock that one down. XAKD is there, but it's not going to make any difference as Astro tries to buy his team just a little bit of time. Janide down into the corner. There's a great demo there as well. It's going to lead to a 3-on-2 opportunity, a bit of a power play, and that one is going to be knocked away. Bluey now on offense, looking to get that equalizing goal, but it's cleared away by Animal. XAKD knocking that one down, giving Bluey an opportunity to shoot that one. It's going to go right to J&I. He's going to take possession of that one, and then move it all the way down around the apron the other way. 3 minutes left to go in this one as Astro gets a light bump over the top. Bluey is going to be there, and Stevie trying to take that one out from underneath, looking for an opportunity on the ceiling, maybe a flip reset as that one drops down to Animal off the back wall toward the net. Stevie looking for a redirect, not able to connect with that one. XAKD is going to get credit for the save on the shot from Janide, and Astro now looking for his teammate. XAKD sees him in the middle. He ends up hitting it over the top of him, so Janide's going to go for an ground-to-air dribble of his own, and that one's going to go awry as well. Off the back wall from Animal. We are at halftime. A 1-0 lead right now for Air 2020. The adjustments need to be made by Fluid Esports if they want to take home this third game.
Oh man, I knew this was going to be a close one. Like, maybe not as close as 0-0, but it is definitely pretty darn close. I'm hoping for an overtime, but we'll see.
Yeah, right after this one, we'll take a very quick break, and then we'll move into the semifinal matchups as the shot on target from Astro 27, saved by Animal. Moving towards the midfield, Bluey is there. J&I taking over into the apron, able to bounce that one towards the net, trying to knock it down in front. XAKD with the clear, moving upfield, 50'd by Animal down into the corner. XAKD is there. They're looking for an opportunity as Animal passes that one back towards mid. XAKD trying to clear that one upfield. Stevie looking to take control as best he can on that one. XAKD with the opportunity here. Stevie going to end up getting the clear on that one. Back down towards the middle. Astro looking for a touch, going towards the far wall. Stevie on the attack towards mid. Bluey there with the clear. Turned away by Jaynide, still on the back wall for XAKD. A minute and 10 seconds left to go. Stevie trying to take over, getting that back pass to Animal, goes off the back wall. Astro there, moving that one down towards middle. Bit of a double commit from Bluey and XAKD, but I think it's going to end up being all right. Jaynide, though, ends up with basically a pass towards midfield. XAKD with the shot and the save by Jaynide. Then a demo as well. A boomer towards net. Animal able to catch that one right on the goal line and get credit for a save. 45 seconds to go. Air 2020 up by 1. They're looking for a goal to give them just a little bit of extra breathing room in game number 3. The winner of this one moving on to the semifinals. 35 seconds to go. Bouncing off the apron. XAKD booming that one downfield. Stevie, the last man back, able to clear it down the other way. Under 30 seconds. Stevie there with pass towards midfield. Could be either team's ball. Astro able to push that one upfield. Bluey knocking that one down into the corner and taking over here for XAKD, who's going to knock the one on target. Jaynide is right there to make the save and keep this game from getting tied at 1 apiece. Going down on offense. 10 seconds to go. The challenge off the back wall is going to drop down in front of Bluey and go away from him. XAKD trying to chase this one down. Not going to get there in time. Down in front of the net. The team bump in Air 2020 after dropping game number 1. Wins games 2 and 3 and moves on to the semifinals. I don't know about you guys, but I am all out of energy after that qualifying round, that quarterfinal round. That was incredible.
That was the entirety of the quarterfinals was truly something to behold. Like, it was a great game. Like, this particular series was pretty an exciting venture, pretty exciting set of matches. Shoutouts to Air 2020, shoutouts to Fluid Esports. But now we have our semi-final matches lined up and ready to go. We have the Three Stooges taking on PB and Nutty, and Nitro Esports taking on, let's see if I remember this correctly. Oh man, there's so much excitement. It's just been so much excitement. My brain is a little bit discombobulated, just a bit. Too much excitement, maybe. Ah, yes. Anyway, we all know who's playing, so I think now would be a good time for a break, especially for me, because I definitely need a moment. So we're gonna cut to a break. Trippin, would you like to sign us off?
Absolutely, yeah. We will be back in just about 3-4 minutes. I need to go grab another drink, kind of get a little bit of relief to take a break. We'll be right back with the 2 semifinal matches and the final match coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Thank you all very much for joining in. Please stick with us through the break. We're going to see Three Stooges and PB and Nutty right after these quick messages. We'll see you in just a minute.
Welcome to day 2 of the Slips Rocket League tournament here in February.
Nickel Gamer's really controlling this game well.
He's gonna get the nice double tap, setting it up for Kabuki with a shot. Nice save by Apex, and already the intensity picking up. Hit by Powell, but he's still got one more. Looking for that back post. Kabuki with a shot. A beautiful play to tie it up. Emilio gonna go down as he clears up the ball. Shot coming into the upper 90.
I was just about to say, both teams don't want this to go to overtime. Coke making sure that's not going to happen, perhaps. 30 seconds left. Quick passing, quick taps, a lot more ball control on the ground in this match. And I think that that's going to be the way that they succeed.
Well, 30 seconds in, run on the tick.
Counterback with 1 goal for his team. The first shot for Zaraka this game. Not able to get the touch on it. Bouncing in front, looking for the shot. They get it. It's all tied up with 45 seconds. 40 seconds now. Still 3-2 in favor of Suffocation Station. Just looking for that option. Again, if Suffocation wins this, we'll be going into a game 3 for the tiebreaker matchup. It is best of 3.
We are our final brackets.
Nickel Gamer versus Suffocation Station. It's one thing to have an own goal, it's another thing to have an own goal forced on.
Suffocation. They take game one.
Here we go with a big setup from Tourney, and here comes Warbeam with a touch and right into the goal.
Person now, Relic is gonna have to rotate again. Zernite trying to go for the save, but a nice near post shot by Frog. Do something as Zernite was trying to carry it there. Warbeam with a nice follow-up shot into the corner, a huge save by Vilio. With a nice, beautiful defensive save. 2 minutes now, we passed the halfway mark. Offensively more this time, only having 9 shots this game. However, Suffocation only at 4. The rebound shot coming in. The Nickel Gamers get goal number 2. By Zernite, and the assist by Relic.
Yeah, we've been seeing cracks in Suffocation's armor. They can bring in the pressure.
One's gonna be dangerous. That one could just float in on the crossbar rebound, and he'll get it. Relic gets number 2.
That was just to solidify their lead, making sure that they don't have to worry about a game 5 situation.
Nickel Gamers are your Rocket League champions for the Slips tournament.
Oh, the Nickel Gamers, led by Slips veteran Warbeam, taking the championship. Well done to both teams.
A new kind of league is debuting this year. Your favorite Rocket League stars and some new faces put it all on the line in order to win the championship.
You can cut the tension with a knife. It really is so close on both sides of the field.
Join the league as a player. Get recruited. Get paid for your efforts and drive your team to glory. Or how about buying a team? Put together the ultimate roster and trade your way to success. You can tune into our shows on Twitch and control what happens next on the Slips platform. It's all happening this year, and we're giving away 50,000 SLCC tokens and a $700 million airdrop. Join us. Check out slips.gg for more information.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the break. Right now, Trips is preparing for the awesomeness that is the semifinals. He's getting a drink and everything. He'll be with us shortly, but in the meantime, you've got myself and HUD doing his awesome work at the moment. Now we got our first semifinal matchup, and it's going to be between, let's see here. Ah yes, the Three Stooges and PB and Nutty. Already we have 3 of our 6 players in the lobby even as we speak. HUD, do you have the analysis for our 2 teams here?
I mean, at this point, I've seen them at least once, so I've got a little bit more of an idea. I mean, we saw these guys both in the first 2 quarterfinals take pretty easy care of both of their series. I believe that we saw their 2-game sweeps on both sides, but they were relatively close on both ones going to overtime. So, not a clean just walk into the semis for either team, but definitely looking at a pretty evenly matched semifinal here for our first one of the Best of the Rest tournament.
All right, now I've just got word from Trippin. He's back.
Yeah, sorry to ruin all the fun, guys, but I am now finally back at my desk. Apparently, I needed a longer break than we had time for, but it's all right. We made it back. HUD, if you're available, man, I mean, I could really use a little bit of time,
Of
doing some
course.
desk work. If you want to jump into some play-by-play, man, I wouldn't be opposed.
Of course, my friend.
Fantastic.
All
We'll
right.
get that underway for you coming in the next game. We've got Three Stooges. We got PB and Nutty coming in on this one. Hey, with the performance that PB and Nutty had in their group stages, I'm definitely going to have to pick them for this one. I don't know what you guys think, but I'd be interested to hear it.
Yeah, I think that that performance from them setting up that clean sweep, Yao Tao being their hard carry in their group stage was definitely a convincing win for them. But then on the other side, Three Stooges played pretty well in their quarterfinal as well. And I think that we're probably in for a pretty good series here for a first semifinal, and should be promising between both teams.
Yes, yes, yes. Now with the Three Stooges, unlike the characters Mole, Larry, Curly, and Shemp, they're no joke. Definitely no joke whatsoever. PB and Nutty, their playing ability is certainly nutty to say the least. I'm expecting a tight matchup between these two teams. Looks like they're getting ready to go here. HUD, provide that play-by-play while Trips does his thing at the desk.
Yes, sir. We've got these guys both on the field. Three Stooges in the blue, PB and Nutty in the orange, and we're underway. Yowl Towel already setting his teammate up. Witta dropping it down and out to a quick start. Our PB and Nutty kickoff goal 3 seconds in, and PB and Nutty have the lead.
My goodness. The fastest I've ever seen anyone in Slips get a goal is like 3 seconds in at the 3 seconds into a match. That's uno, dos, tres.
Big stuff there. Yalatel with a great kickoff on the first one. Didn't quite get that pop on the second one, despite his attempt. So we actually get to see a little bit of possession play here. Charlie Chap's going to shoot that one off the goal. Whitakay will be there for the save in the continuation on the clear. Yalatel bangs it downfield. Witta trying to get that one around the defense, but Charlie Chaplin will put that one back down. Oxav is there at the corner of the box to drive it into the left hand side of the goal, beating Yalatal on the defense. We're tied at 1.
Well, tied at 1 indeed. Solid goal, solid goal. And now we got ourselves a... Yeah, this is anyone's game. I expected a close matchup, and these two teams are delivering in spades.
Already out to a pretty even start for sure. Nice little air roll goal there from the Oxav to get his team tied up. And an own goal there from Yalatal is going to give another one to Oxav. Just caught in a really bad spot here was the defense of PB and Nutty. It looked like Whitakay went up for it, couldn't hit it before it went down, and then Yalatal just jumping into it at a wrong angle and giving Three Stooges the lead right back.
Giving the lead right back just as quickly as they got the lead, just as quickly as they lost the lead, they got it back. Now let's see what happens now. It's a tight game 1 matchup.
Already just another shot on frame. We're seeing a lot of offense. PB and Jam Jam is going to get that one over top of 2 defenders, passing it to the middle for Yalatal. Tries to get it past Charlie Chap, but can't quite find the space. Downfield comes the attack of the Three Stooges. It'll be turned around here by PB and Nutty. All 5 players jump there.
Almost
Quincy's
all
the only
6.
one who doesn't go, and he's got a shot on frame here. It's going to go in. The only man who doesn't overcommit on that ball in the middle of the field ends up with the goal on the other end. Who would have ever thought?
The only cautious player in that whole scenario gets a goal. Like, he shoots just before being deleted with a demo. Great timing on his part.
Oxav gets faked out by the kickoff there. It's not looking like it's going to work out in PB and Nutty's favor, though, as Three Stooges is on the front foot almost immediately. Yalatal is going to carry this one up the side, trying to get something going for PB and Nutty. Quincy is going to be there to turn that one out and put right back in by PB and Jam Jam. Oxav looking for the clear. Triple commit here on defense from Three Stooges is going to give Witta an opportunity at the goal, but it's a little bit wide. PB and Jam Jam centers it off of the corner, and Quincy gets another long clear. It'll be off frame, rolling high up the wall. Oxav is waiting, trying to bait PB and Jam Jam out, but he'll have the clear. Quincy off the back wall, and PB and Jam Jam will clear that one down to midfield. Oxav gets the boost, kind of runs his own teammate off as he rotates on ball, but it'll roll back towards the midfield. Oxav with it. Looking to get one middle, but Whitakay beats him there. Winchie off the sidewall. Yalatal first to it, looking for an air dribble. Charlie's already up for the dunk. Very good positioning there defensively from Charlie Chap. And the clear out is turned back in by Witta to the middle. Nobody's really there. PB and Jam Jam shot is high and wide. Whitakay tries to turn it back on, and it's off the backboard. And another attempt by PB and Jam Jam is saved away by Winchie. a big offensive progression there from PB and Nutty, but doing well by Three Stooges to keep all of the attempts out of the goal. Oxav and Gwinchi there together, and a demo from Oxav on the follow-through. Charlie Chap will have the clear over to the side, and the ball is just going to bounce here for a second. Yaltao off the backboard. Possession really not going to either team. It's been just kind of boomed back and forth so far over the past minute or so. Charlie Chap is going to read this one after the demo from Oxav. PB and Jam Jam with a large dunk there to keep that one on the backboard in the blue side. A little bit of a team rotational miscue there, but it works out for Three Stooges. They've got a counterattack going here. Oxav trying to get in middle, denied by PB and Jam Jam, who will have the clear. Winchi's going to play it high off the back wall. Oxav turns, looking for the shot. A looper. Yaltao doesn't overcommit, gets a nice save there, and now the counterattack is on. Charlie Chap is there for the save. Just back and forth, up and down the field here. What are you seeing from these guys, GJ? Where do you think something needs to change for a goal to be scored?
PB and Nutty have been, their defense hasn't been very good right now, but they have been pushing throughout the later portions of this game. They will have to put more pressure on the Three Stooges if they want to delete the lead and take the lead for themselves.
Yeah, it's been a lot of just easy shots coming out from PB and Nutty. They've got to find something a little bit more threatening. Everything has just kind of been rolled to the net, and it's been easy saves for the boys in blue here. Yaltao trying to get it clear up and around, but will be dunked by Gwinchi. Yaltao still with it. Leaves it for PB and Jam Jam off the ceiling. Here's a shot from Whitakay, but Gwinchi's there for the easy save. Just another one, just feeding the saves into the defense. Yaltao with a beam there from the outside, though. Finally finding a threatening shot and bringing his team within one with 30 seconds left.
Ah, yes, the peanut butter that is also nutty is looking to delete the lead. Owned by the Stooges 3, yes.
Doing a great job there with the color, GJ. Always it's so much better than just me reciting stats and things. Always appreciate it. The character. You're a character for sure there, my friend, and always do a great job.
Of course, thank you.
Of course. Charlie Chap was looking for that one, and Yaltao is going to find it. 10 seconds left, and we're tied at 3. Out of
10
nowhere.
seconds.
You're sitting here complimenting GJ, and they're scoring. Yaltao was taking advantage of a little bit of a poor rotation from the Three Stooges and getting his team back at even here with 10 seconds.
I think they were listening to me trying to act like broken Matt Hardy, where they deleted the lead, and now they will try and take it for themselves. Yes, yes.
Whitakay having an opportunity there with 6 seconds, just a little high on the redirect, and we're going to probably see an overtime here. Charlie Chappie trying one more, but it'll bounce and send us into OT here in Game 1. We've seen so many overtimes so far tonight. This is just one more in a long list. Whitakay is going to read this one off the backboard. A dangerous pass. Gwinchi's going to get dunked away by Yaltao, saving this one from being over within the first 10 seconds. Yaltao circles back for that boost, gets a boomer downfield. Gwinchi's first to it. Whitakay putting it on frame. It'll be stopped by Charlie Chapman before it even gets to the box. PB and Jam Jam cuts it out. Pass 2. He's got an open net to shoot at, but not enough speed to get there for the shot on target. Ends up being a pass to Widow, who smartly fake challenges that one. Collects it on the sidewall. He's got boost. He's got space. Looking for a ground pinch. He couldn't get down to it. Gwinchi will have the carry. Trying to get one more catch, but PB and Jam Jam turns it around the other way. PB and Jam Jam looking for the shot. It's wide and will be left for Yaltao, putting it back to the middle, and a great stop by Gwinchi there, keeping his composure for the save. Whitakay off the sidewall again. He's been trying to set this up for a while now. Hit off the backboard, down to Yaltao, the looper, and it's going to beat the defense. Yaltao secures the win for PB and Nutty.
A truly impressive comeback from PB and Nutty throughout this game. 1 minute into overtime. Exactly 60 seconds. They get the win. And now it is Game 1 in their favor. We're gonna go into Game 2 in just a moment. You could tell I was having the time of my life with that game. It was a close one. We thought it was gonna be all that. We thought it was not gonna be all that close, but then here comes the peanut butters that are also nutty. Coming on in to say hello. We're playing. We're here to have some fun. Let's get in on this action.
big stuff from them for sure. Coming back from being down 3-1 at one point and answering with 3 unanswered goals to win that one in overtime. Yao Tao with the hard carry there, putting the team on his back. Trippin, what were you seeing there from the booth? What does Three Stooges need to do a little bit better to secure a Game 2 victory?
They were off to a great start early on in the game.
It's the same thing that needed to happen versus PB Nutty in their first opportunity, in their first round. Just shut down Yowel Towel. Just demo him. Just get him off the field. Just make it so he can't do anything. The team is on his back. The backpack has been on. It's big enough to fit Whitakay, PB, and Jam Jam, and even another person inside of the backpack, the size that Yowel Towel is making. Dude's going to have to go and see a physical therapist after this tournament to fix the issues he's got going on in his back. The team's been there the entire time. They need to shut this dude down. If they can shut him down, then they maybe have an opportunity. But without that, PB and Nutty is walking away, not with this round, not with last round, the tournament. They're walking away with the tournament until someone shuts him down.
Trippin with the call out there, with the prediction early on a bit midway into the tourney, more to the point. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are already getting into Game 2 here. Hud, you are the play-by-play guy. Take it away.
Waiting in just a second there, PB and Jam Jam making a sweat, just seeing if he was going to join in or not, but he is there, clearing that one up off the sidewall. It's going to be turned around by Gwinchi, who was the driving force for Three Stooges. He's definitely got the leader role right now for the team in blue. Almost a dunk goal from Oxav there. He turned away by Jam Jam, and Yalatal now got one going down the side. Gwinchi's reading this one off the back wall, getting it around away from the crashing Yalatal. Oxav is going to play this one back over to Gwinchi, who got the boost and immediately was demoed. Yalatal dunked by Oxav, who passes it over to Charlie Chap. It's going to go back to Whitakay at the midfield, who pulls off, looking for some boost, just trying to regroup. Charlie Chap gives this one away off the sidewall. A double commit from PB and Jam Jam, and Whitakay there is going to be dangerous. But a huge pass there from Yalatal, and he's on top of it, a save away by Charlie Chap. The return there from PB and Jam Jam saved by Oxav as well. Already a bunch of saves coming out for Three Stooges. But the offense is already firing on all cylinders for PB and Nutty. Yalatal with the save there on Charlie Chap. Whitakay up early, touching this one across. PB and Jam Jam has to retreat here, but Oxav can't find the handle for the shot on frame. Yalatal also missing that one on the sidewall to be cleared to the opposite end. PB and Jam Jam 50s this one high off of Gwinchi. Whitakay's there for the long clear. Charlie Chap's going to find it. He has the save over to the side. Whitakay right back to the middle. Charlie Chap lands basically right on top of it, has the clear. Whitakay demos Gwinchi on the back end, fakes the pass. PB and Jam Jam can't get it past one though, so it'll go back to Yalatal. Yalatal looking for the pinch. Dekes out Oxav there. Gwinchi coming in hot. It'll be off frame. Passing it to the middle. Charlie Chap's the first one to it. Just faking out, trying to bait one. He gets Yalatal to go, but Whitakay's there to back him up. Yalatal reading this one down. Whitakay puts it high off the backboard. Gwinchi's there for the stop. Still tied at 0. We're just about at 3 minutes left, and it's just been back and forth. A lot of saves, but no goals yet for either team.
Yes, both teams have a better understanding of how each other plays, so that explains why the defense on both sides is on point, as well as the offense. Oh, but who's gonna get that lead goal? Who's gonna get goal number 1? And whoa, it's Yao Tao, the man who we've been talking about lately. Oh man, let's take a look at that. A little bit of help from his teammate, just pokes it in, just nudges it in with the top of his car. And now we got a 1-0 game in favor of Nutty.
PB and Jam Jam doing the hard work on the backboard there to beat the defense, and all Yalatal's got to do is tap that one in. He's still on top of the leaderboard, as we've seen him so many times. Here's a great shot from Charlie Chap, but Yalatal will be there for the save. PB and Jam Jam a pass down to the middle, dunked by Yalatal. The save credited to Gwinchi. Double commit here on the sidewall from PB and Nutty is going to leave an opportunity for Three Stooges. They've got one back to beat, but Oxav can't find the handle for the shot. Gwinchi's going to be waiting. He gets that one in. Yalatal with a long boom shot. Charlie Chap's not going to be able to get back to it, and another goal for Yalatal. They need to shut this man down if they want to have a chance here at Game 2.
Oh man, this guy's been blessed ever since we mentioned him that first time. I think we may have cursed multiple times.
We just gave Yalatal that confidence he needed, but he's absolutely been dominating. Every time he touches the ball, it seems to turn to gold. He's got 3 shots and 2 goals on those 3 shots, 2 saves on the other end as well. The hard carry right now for Yaltao, having his team up 2-0 with 2 minutes left, but still a lot of time for Three Stooges. They've been close. They just need to find a conversion here on some of their shots to be able to get one in, at least draw them within 1 before they can think about scoring 2. But Yaltao already on this one off the backboard. When she's there to put it into the corner, Charlie Chap gets it over 1. PB and Jam Jam there for the dunk to keep it in the blue end, though. Yaltao's up, looking for the redirect on frame. It'll drop in. What a shot from Yaltao. A hat trick for him. 616 points and a 3-0 lead for PB and Nutty.
Let's take a look at that. Great aerial shot from a sharp angle on the right side of the goal. Knocks it in. It is 3-0. The Three Stooges, they're going to have to pull up a PB and Nutty in order to come back from this. Because this is a very, very familiar scenario, but on reverse.
Yeah, PB and Nutty were not happy with the way that they almost lost that first matchup, and they're not going to let any doubt seep in here. Winchie reading that dribble attempt. He's got a free shot and free real estate there for Winchie, bringing Three Stooges onto the board. They've got a minute 16 left, and we saw PB and Nutty do it in their first matchup. And plenty of time to be able to bring themselves back into this one.
Free real estate TM.
I have to say it whenever you're in the chat, man. It's a trippin' trademark, and you're here. You're just not saying it, so I'll pay your royalties bill later.
Okay, we got a bit of a demo there from Wittalk, and let's see if PB and Nutty can pull off a win here, or the Three Stooges can pull off a PB and Nutty and win at from a comeback.
Big demo there from PB and Jam Jam to erase Winchie there. He had the attempt at a dribble going downfield and just couldn't find it. There's another demo on the backside from Wida K, taking Charlie Chap off the field as well. There's been a lot of demos coming out from the side of PB and Nutty, just not letting Three Stooges have a whole lot of opportunity to break out. It's hard to break out when you only got 2 of your 3 players. A pass off the back wall from Winchie there was to nobody, so it just gets turned around. Wida puts that one high. A pass from Yaltao off the corner to PB and Jam Jam, but it's going to be off frame. Save credited to Winchie. Yaltao looking for another shot, but it just bounces around him. 20 seconds left. Still 2 goals needed from the Three Stooges. They have an opportunity here. Big demo, a miss, and then the save from Yaltao. He's got 3 goals and 3 saves. No assists because he's scored every goal. And 5 seconds left in this game, and this series is going to go to PB and Nutty.
Yaltao protect, Yaltao attack. I know it. It's a meme, but it fits.
It does fit. Yaltao with the hard carry, doing a little bit of everything with the exception of passing. It's hard to get credits for assists when you score all the goals. Trippin, what are you seeing from there besides Yaltao being an absolute god on the field right now?
For one, I'm really glad I was muted when GJ was talking about Yaltao. I laughed so hard, everyone would have just left the stream. We would have had all 30 people immediately close the tab when they heard that happening. But yeah, I said, Three Stooges, they have to shut down Yaltao. They didn't do it. He went 3 for 4. He got the hat trick. He got the savior. The team was on his back the entire time. They're moving from the semis to the finals, and it's absolutely no surprise. And the Three Stooges, hey, they did what they could. They didn't play poorly. They didn't play bad. They were just facing a better team. And this is the best of the rest. And PB and Nutty are trying to show why they should have been in the tournament that took place yesterday and didn't quite make it. And the run that they're going on right now, they're right on that borderline. You can tell, even if they don't win in the finals, you can tell this is a team that can easily put themselves together, that can turn themselves into an actual Slips Saturday night championship team and carry something going forward. It was a great matchup, but PB and Nutty, obviously the better team. Chat very much agrees with me. They've said it a number of times.
Yes.
We're going to see what they have going for them in semifinal number 2.
Yeah, while we're waiting for the match lobby to be created, get the teams in, let me just say this right now. We've seen incredible game. We've seen some great skill from all these teams, from so many of these teams. I'm wondering, how the heck did they not get into the tournament? I know, I'm joking around. We all know how they did not get into the main tournament, but I make that joke as a testament to the skill an awesome play overall that we've seen from these teams. Shoutouts to all of them. There's still more to come. We got the second semifinal matchup coming in. It's gonna be Nitro Esports versus Air 2020, and what is sure to be an exciting matchup. HUD, a little bit of info on these guys.
Oh, HUD's not going to have it. You know how I know that? Because I have asked HUD for information on teams no less than 6 times in this tournament, and every single time he was trying to make a lobby. And lo and behold, here he is again, making another lobby, and has no idea what's going on between these two teams. No, I'm kidding.
He's not wrong.
Air 2020 actually put up, a pretty good match. It's definitely a team we saw a lot of good things from. They did a very good job taking game number 3 away in their quarterfinal matchup. And Nitro Esports arguably had the easiest matchup in the entire quarterfinal and just completely ran over BX2. They had absolutely no issues with them whatsoever. So based on that quarterfinal matchup, I really don't think we know a lot about Nitro Esports as a team. We don't necessarily know what it is that they can put together because they didn't have the same competition that Air 2020 did. We saw Air 2020 go down to a team that they easily should have taken care of based on solely on Rocket League MMR. We're talking about C3s playing C1s. In Air 2020, the team of C3s struggled a little bit. They didn't look as clean as they probably could have. And Nitro Esports now is going to have the same opportunity that was given to BX2 to take down Air 2020. They might have that opportunity here. The winner of this one is going to go on to play an excellent team in PB and Nutty. So we're going to see if either of them really have what it takes to take them down. And I really don't know if the winner of this is going to have that opportunity, if they're going to have that power and they're going to have that speed, but we'll see what they can do.
Well, we'll see what they can do. We're gonna see what happens when Nitro Esports is tested by a team that can potentially, on paper, take them to task. We've seen Air 2020 play. We've seen Nitro Esports play. It's gonna be a close matchup. I've been right about that for the most part throughout this whole tournament. Let's see if this keeps up. Now let me just bring us into the game here, and there we are. Wait a minute. There we go. It ain't time yet. Right now we're just waiting on these players to come into the lobby. It looks like they already have. Ladies and gentlemen, and yes sirree, all 6 players are in. We're just waiting for them to join the team so that we can proceed with the action. It is Nitro Esports versus Air 2020, and what I am sure is going to be an excellent matchup. Trippin', if you're up for it, you can do play-by-play. I'll be the color guy.
Oh, I got to give it to HUD. He's been absolutely rocking it this whole semifinal. I think he knows what Nitro Esports and Air 2020 got going on, but I'll give you some nice booth analysis in the midfield. You just wait.
He's just gonna sit there and wait, bide his time, wait for us to throw it to him, and then he'll give us the hard-hitting hot takes that he's so well known for. But in the meantime, we've got a great matchup here. Zindez already trying to get us out to a hot start. We've got a sub here, I believe. That is not a name that I recognize. Although, no, he was in here before. I'm just can't read. Zindez is going to be with this one.
Too.
Yeah. I just am having a hard time. We're just going to call him... I don't even know what to call. The real Giklum is what I would read that as phonetically, but that's just terrible. We're just going to call him Real. I don't know what Trippin called him before. Freshie is on this one, driving it downfield. Zindez deleted by Jay. Animal's going to play this one high off the backboard. Real's going to be there. Jay will have this one continuing towards the blue net. Another pass. Stevie is up. Shots down will be saved by Freshie with the backflip. A lot of time and space here, but Animal will be first to this one. Zindez the clear off the back wall. Jay-Nide high off the corner. In the shot, tight angle from Jay-Nide is going to put Air 2020 on the board first.
Jay-Nide with a great angle shot, just very slippery at that. Slides it in from the side, from the right side. I haven't seen a shot like that early on in the tournament, so it's pretty darn good.
Big stuff from them there. Animal is going to have the shot to the midfield. Zindez taps it down. Stevie high, trying to get a second touch off the sidewall, and it won't be there. It's going to be floating all the way down to the back. Animal's up with it, trying to get a pass to the middle. Zindez has the shot down, and it's going to bounce over Stevie. J9's going to have to scramble for a save here, but nobody really there for the attack from Nitro Esports. J9's going to have the shot high. Zindez will turn it around back towards the orange half. Animal keeps it in the blue side. It's been back and forth here. Real's got the touch off the side for the save, but still kept in the blue half by Air 2020. J9 high into the corner. Animal still there to continue this one, and Zindez and Real are going to come together for that one. J9 will turn it around. He's got one to beat and Freshie, and a man over to the side waiting for the pass. Animal will read that one and keep it in the blue half. He's going to turn here. Real's going to make a save, and he does, putting it over to the corner. Still a lot of pressure here from Air 2020, and the shot coming out from J9 will put Air 2020 up 2-0.
Another great shot on goal from J9 with a little help from Stevie. And speaking of cool stuff here, this happened a little bit ago. Puppies Give Me Sniffies gave out 2 Tier 1 community sub gifts, like basically gift subs. Big thanks to him for that. Hussein himself got one, including Sick Esports. Whoa, hey! Anyways, that was a great shot and a great gift subs for Puppies.
Big shout out to Puppies. Thanks for the support, my friend. Maybe one day we'll get you in here for us on a stream, get some more casting with you. We almost had the full casting roster over this weekend, just couldn't quite get it put together in time for tonight. So maybe in May we'll get everybody in. In the meantime, J9 is going to be taking this one by himself. Zindez is going to make the save here. He'll turn it around in the corner. J9 still with it. Animal's going to play this one high off of the pass. So Real can't find the handle. It's going to go downfield again. Animal's there on the back wall, still going for it for a second touch and a third touch there. Stevie will catch it. Animal looking for a bump. He's got a demo, and it'll be saved away by Freshie. Great support there on the back end. J9 can't find the shot from the tight angle, and Zindez is going to lob this one long. Animal with a great touch, and then backed up there by J9 coming in hot from the backfield. A shot long by J9 there will be saved wide by Zindez. Stevie still got this one. He's going to go off the ceiling, past one, and then Freshie is there for the save after the first attempt was past the defense. J9 is going to read this clear from Real, who's got a second one. J9 still with it, trying to beat Zindez. Zindez will have the dunk. He's going to keep it in the orange half here. Blue on offense, but it'll be turned away by Air 2020. Nitro still really not being able to find anything coherent in the offensive end. Only 2 shots so far. Air 2020 has been very dominant through the first 4 minutes. We're just about with a minute left and a 2-goal lead for Air 2020.
And Nitro Esports on the back foot. They need to get 2 goals within a minute. Less than a minute, actually. Right now the pressure is on Nitro, but that has changed as I was just saying that.
A big save from Stevie there. It was a nice touch by Zindez to get that one moving down towards the orange net, but the attack ends up kind of stalling out there. Freshie will play that one high, passing it down to Real. It's going to be long off the backboard. Animal touches to the middle. Zindez almost gets on top of it for the redirect there, but just a little bit too fast. Zindez with a backside demo. 1 to beat here. Freshie pre-flips across the goal, and it's wide open for Animal, who's going to put his team up by 3 here with 25 seconds left.
Animal, clearly hungry for a goal, comes in with some excellent ball control, kicks it in with the top bit of his car. Lovely backwards flip, almost a flip. Anyway, we're going into 25 seconds on the face-off, and what the heck just happened there? Let's investigate here. Okay,
Not the first time we've seen this. Just a miscue on the kickoff.
Oh yeah, total miscue. But that may have been a morale boost that Air 2012, no, that Nitro, excuse me, sorely needed. But they still have 24 seconds left. But this is Rocket League. A lot of stuff can happen in 20-some seconds.
Yeah, here's an attempt, and there's a shot from Freshie. He's going to bring it within 1. 2 goals in the span of about 10 seconds, and just like GJ was saying, anything can happen here. Still time left on the clock, and it's not over till everything says zeros. Freshie bringing them back within 1.
Yes, a great setup from the Zindez, and then Freshie comes in with the absolutely fresh, that's all get out goal. We need 1 more of those in order to tie it up. Give me another game 1 overtime. Gives it away off the backboard there, but J9, what a read. He's going to keep this one in.
Real can't have the clear. Zindez looking for the shot. It's open. Plenty of time. Nobody touches it. It's going to bounce in, and we're tied at 3. 0-second goal.
Just in time, Zindez. He shoots it in. It's a Hail Mary from the other side of the court, of the field, excuse me, and it works. With the other team, with the rest of the team coming in to make sure it happens, and overtime from out of nowhere.
We just need these overtimes, apparently. We can't get away from them, but already here's a bouncer from the Real, saved away by J-Knight on the back wall. Stevie's going to have a quick counterattack here. It's going to be dangerous. Freshy's going to make the touch. Stevie wasn't expecting the miss, and the dunk from Animal is going to ice this one 16 seconds in.
Animal was angry about that time. I'm sure he was. And he's like, I'm going to make sure that we win this one. And sure enough, he does. 16 seconds in overtime, Animal takes it for his team, 4-3. That's game 1. We're going to go into game 2. Thoughts, gentlemen?
Trippin',
I
you go
mean,
ahead and, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that 0-second goal to tie things up, I thought for sure that Nitro was going to be able to pull that one out of their back pocket on the back of Zindez with that Savior medal, but apparently it just wasn't there. 505 points from J&I, going 2 for 4 with the cycle as well. Animal going 2 for 4 himself with 503. CV with 301. Air 2020, I don't know how they managed to get that victory. I really don't know who they had to summon to make that happen, but they took game number 1 in a very, very hard fought game, giving up that 0-second goal, but they definitely need to, take a little bit more control and make sure that they don't let that one get away from them again if they want to keep this Nitro Esports team down. Initially, I thought, hey, Nitro Esports had way too easy of a time in the first round. We don't know what they're going to be able to do. They're going to look bad. Hey, they made Air 2020. They gave them a very good run for their money. I think there's an opportunity here for Nitro to force game 3, maybe even take it. Honestly, this could go either way.
It could go either way, indeed.
I agree that it's anybody's game right now going into game 2, but I'm of the opinion right now that Air 2020 gave that one away a little bit. They're maybe not as close as we thought it was. Air 2020 was the unfortunate recipient of a couple lucky goals, especially that 0-second one from Zindez, the full field pinch that almost bounced before it crossed the line. So I think Air 2020, if they just shore up their defense just a little bit, they'll have a pretty easy game 2 win here. But Nitro, they've got a fire underneath them right now, and after taking that game 1 win, knowing that they're after getting close to that game 1 win, they didn't get the win, but after getting close there and bringing that one back with such a feverish comeback there at the very end, I think that they might have a little bit more motivation to take this game 2. Now that I've talked through the first 30 seconds, we're going to get into some play-by-play. We've seen a little bit go back and forth here. Nothing really eventful happened yet. Freshy's going to have the continuation of the clear here over Stevie. A nice dunk. Animal on the back wall, looking for another touch. He's going to just drag that one past Freshy, but Real will be there on the sidewall, trying to pop it out to Zindez, but he won't have the handle, so Zindez will rotate back. Animal's going to play this one high. Freshy's there for the save, getting it past Stevie. And just a lot of bumps coming out so far from both teams. J-Knight not being able to find that one is going to bounce. Zindez will have the dunk, a long clear off the backboard. Animal with a squishy save. It's going to go straight to Real, wide open net, and now Nitro with the lead.
Nitro, first of all, let me just make this clear. Zindez for the demo, few seconds into the match. I love it. Second of all, this was a solid goal from the Real, which is the rollback. And now we got a kind of early lead on Nitro's part, but plenty of time. Air 2020, they can surprise Nitro if they let them.
Yeah, I think Air 2020 is just looking for their opportunities right now. They haven't been able to find a good one yet, but here's a pass middle from Stevie. Freshy will have the stop. A nice bump from Zindez as he's rotating out, but J9's there to back him up. Double commit here on the wall. J9's going to be first to it, and the pinch will be high off the crossbar. A lot of pressure here so far from Air 20 after that goal, and there's J9 to tie us at 1.
J9 making a little comment in the chat saying he had to make it interesting. Well, he's certainly making it interesting with that great shot on goal. Now it's a tying game. I hope you guys are enjoying this tournament. I know I am. Let's go.
Yes, these close matches are always so much more fun to watch and commentate than the blowouts. And these matches so far tonight have not disappointed in the slightest. A little bit of a team bump there from J9 and Animal, but get it past real there is Animal. I don't know if he got that boost, but Zindez will be there to turn this one back around. Stevie got that corner boost for sure. Zindez dunks him, but J9 is there for the clear. J9 picking up some small pads, passing to the middle. Animal is up, dropping it down, over one, the bounce shot. Another trip and trademark coming and gets them every time. And now Air 2020 are up by a goal.
Animal bares his fangs and claws as he brings in that shot in the air. A great goal on his part. Now it's 2-1 in favor of Air 2020. We're a little bit less than we're a little bit past the 3-minute mark here, so let's see what Nitro can do about this predicament that they find themselves in.
What a read from J9. They're almost dropping that one in, pirouetting up through the air and almost scoring a highlight reel goal, but it'll be saved away. A couple more attempts there, ended up getting cleared away as well. Animal's gonna bang one off the backboard. J9's coming in for the shot from outside the box, and he gets it underneath the crossbar. J9 popping off right now, and now a 2-goal lead for Air 2020.
You know the whole thing about rotations in RL? Well, how about rotating goals between two people? In this case, we got J9, and then we got Animal, and then J9 again. I'm expecting Animal to get the 4th goal at this point.
Hopefully they can get it before Nitro Esports can get one. They don't want to let them claw their way back into this one after how close game 1 was. Air 2020 looking to try to put this one away quickly. Stevie with a shot high there. Animal trying to turn it in from the close angle. J9 can't get on top of that one to drop it down, so it'll go high. Freshie with the clear. He's going to have a wide open net. Stevie rushing back. He can't get there in time, and Freshie will get his team within 1. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left.
A bit of an overcommit on offense on the part of Air 2020, as you can see here. Well, thankfully, one of them managed to get in time, but, well, not quite in time. They were there, but they couldn't get into position. So now it's a more close match with time remaining. So let's see what happens next. If Air 2020 can shore things up a bit in terms of commitment. Whoa! Speaking of which, they got the offense down. Animal, Animal he did exactly what I said he would do. They're rotating goals.
Perfectly right in the right spot at the right time, reading the poor clear off the backboard from Freshie and just slotting that one home. No doubter from Animal there, getting his team back up by 2. A nice cushion to have with 2 minutes left now here in game 2. J9 looking to pass this one back to Animal, who's rotating. Zindez had an open goal to shoot at, but shot it wide. Freshie with a dunk on Animal there is going to be dangerous. J9 having to get in front of that one. He doesn't get there fast enough, and just like that, we're back within 1. Nitro Esports scoring very quickly. A great answer from Zindez.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. And yes, sirree, that was definitely Zindez coming in with that goal. Once again, it's a closer matchup, and just when you think it's going to be a blowout, Nitro Esports comes in and says, "No, not today."
Yeah,
and speaking of which, another overcommit from Air 2020. May have been a miscommunication on their part, but oh man, look at Freshie go. That was a seriously fresh goal right there, down the middle. Now it's a tie game. One mistake can cost the team.
Yeah, Animal trying to pull a fast kick off there and didn't quite get his flip cancel right, so he just flung himself past the ball. And now we're tied at 4, just like that. Nitro Esports has been in this come-from-behind situation almost the entire series, and they've really lived up to it, but it's going to be another minute and a half before this one is over. And Animal faking everybody out, dropping one in there on the right side, and just like that, Air 2020 is back in the lead.
Breaking that score rotation, mind you, but still, that was a great goal on his part. And now it's 5-4. This has definitely been one of the higher scoring games in this tournament. This is game 2, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know, this is the semifinal match. Whichever team wins goes on to the finals of the best of the best tournament.
An opportunity here for Nitro will be saved away by Stevie. Almost a goal there coming from Nitro on the counterattack. Zindez is going to bang this one back downfield. J9 will put it back, and a triple commit there is going to work out for Nitro. All 3 offensive players jump at this one. They pinch it straight into the goal. A fortuitous bounce, and they don't get punished for it. They end up getting a goal on the board, and we're tied at 5.
The defenders were just a bit too far away there. There was a bit of an overcommit on defense because they went too far away from the goal at the wrong time. Mistakes are being made here in this tournament and in this game, and the mistakes are costly as all get out. Let's see what happens next. Tie game. This could be a game 2 overtime. But
Huge shot from Real there will be saved away. It was a great stand by the defense. Real's scrambling to get back here. Freshy's going to play it over the sidewall. 2 players there for Air 2020 are going to be looking to shoot this one, and it'll drop down. J&I's shot saved away by Real. Real there again, passing it back out to Stevie after the touch on the backboard. It'll be cleared away long by Freshy. We got 1 to beat in J9. It will be up to the task on the backboard. Animal passing in middle. It'll be way over Stevie. A little bit too much hot sauce on that one. Trying to find him in the middle of the field, shooting it over his head. Stevie putting that one in the corner. Real's going to get the boost, touch it back to the midfield. Dangerous play there on a defensive standpoint. J9 will have this one to the middle. Past one. Smoke screen up. Real has the clear long downfield. Animal and Stevie almost dunk each other right in their own goal. Zindez looking for a second touch. He's still up. Stevie put it in the corner. 0 seconds now. Looking for an overtime. And here we are. Game 2 tied at 5. OT again.
that's 2 overtimes in a row in this series. I got my memory right.
I believe you are correct, GJ. We're looking for a fast turnaround here, but it'll be stopped, turned away. Stevie's got plenty of boost and space to work with here. Past one, but can't get it past Zindez. It's going to go back to Animal in the corner. Animal get it past the Zindez there and past Freshy. It's going to be down to Real as last man. A great 50 there on the sidewall to buy his team some time to rotate. J9 plays this one high off the sidewall, looking for a second touch. He gets it eventually, but Zindez not freaking out, patiently waiting for the ball to come to him, setting something up here. Pass to Stevie, looking for the stop. A dunk from Real. Freshy's going to keep it in out of the corner. Animal with a long clear downfield. J9's up, looking for the redirect. It'll be just past him. Real and Animal with the whifty there, not getting anything on the ball. J9 trying to drop it underneath the defense. It'll be stopped on the back wall by Freshy. Animal's got some time here trying to turn it back into the middle of the field. Zindez reads that one smartly and clears it long. J9 not getting the boost, just trying to bide some time. Freshy will have it. A nice 50 by J9, keeps it in the blue half. Stevie leaves it for Animal. A pass out of the corner, double commit here from Nitro Esports, but the clear will be made. J9 gets it over Zindez. Freshy over top of Animal. It'll be high and wide. Stevie with the stop onto the corner. He's got boost. Over 1, not over 2. Zindez turns it back in. J9 putting it down for Animal. Who's going to clear this one high off the ceiling. Freshy's up. A bad touch there. J9's not going to be able to get up fast enough for it, and Zindez will have the clear. The longest overtime we've seen in a while now. 1 minute and 46 seconds, and nothing coming out of this game 2 quite yet. But Nitro and Air 2020 have been taking turns threatening up and down the field so far.
Oh, man. Well, I want to see this overtime go to at least 3 minutes. If it goes to 5, it's like watching 2 matches in one go. I'm like, holy man, it's not even easy, a 5-minute overtime.
Double match time overtimes are very exceedingly rare, but it might be over right here. A huge save from Freshy. What a pass from J9 on the bicycle kick there. Freshy's got 1 to beat, trying to get it past J9, but can't find the second touch. Zindez, another shot. J9 with another save, very much up to the task. Here's Real shadow defense back here, trying to find some boost. He's going to turn. Animal actually was there to steal the boost away from him, so a smart play by Freshy. Or by Real, excuse me. Animal's going to have this one, trying to get it over 1. Freshy's there to deny him. Stevie with a read. Real's just going to take his time, chip this one in the corner. Stevie on it, high off the backboard. Zindez will continue this one over in the corner. J9 high off the backboard. Freshy's there for this clear, and then they'll be kept in by Stevie. A lot of pressure coming out for Air 2020 right now. Zindez needs to be careful here. He doesn't want to pass it to the other team. Bailed out by Real there, and it's going to go into the orange half. Animal high. It's going to just barely kiss the ceiling. Both players on his team up. He's going to have to take his time here, not overcommit. Stevie is back. Freshy's got no boost. Demoed as he sits there and waits for the boost orb to spawn. And now a counterattack on for Air 2020. 3.5 minutes gone so far in this overtime game 2. Stevie's going to play it high off the sidewall. Animal looking for a second touch. Not going to be able to get back out to it. Dunks his teammate there. unfortunate bounce. Wheel's going to have boost and the ball. Leaves it for Freshie. Dunked. What a 50 by J&I. Just absolutely killing that one. One-on-one now. Animal with a massive dunk to win this one and send his team into the finals.
3 minutes and 44 seconds. Plus 5 minutes. You'll have 6, 7, 8 minutes and 44 seconds of match time. Game time for that game too. And that was incredible. All of these teams in this tournament, like, I want to see them compete for spots in the next tournament. I want to see them all compete for spots in May, in the tournament, for the tournament coming May.
Definitely, especially after a hard-fought series like that. Who wouldn't want to see those teams go up against the best of the best in slips? A great showing from both of those guys, and a huge stuff from Air 2020 being able to win 2 consecutive overtimes. Trippin', we've got PB Nutty and Air 2020 in the final. What do you think this last match is going to look like?
I mean, honestly, I didn't even think that Air 2020 was going to be able to pull that one out. I can't believe the overtime that just happened. As GJ said, we had almost 4 minutes of overtime in that last game, and Air 2020 finally able to eke that one out in the last seconds on the back of Animal, going 4-4-5. We're talking about two, probably, you know, in my opinion anyway, the best of the rest are making it to the final in this best of the rest tournament. And if I don't trip over my words at all, for one, it's a miracle, and for two, we're going to see an excellent matchup between PB Nutty and Air 2020. And all I think in this one, when you look at a team like Air 2020, they went to 2 overtime games in the semifinals. They had 1 overtime game in the quarterfinals. There has not been a lot of issues, you know, besides, you know, this lobby name, which I think might be wrong. HUD? Question mark?
Yes, you're correct.
There you go. Yeah,
I was
so
a little too eager.
That's okay. So, you know, we've seen Air 2020 go to a whole bunch of overtimes, you know, against teams that we thought, you know, as a desk, and by we I mostly mean I, thought that they should have been able to take on by themselves without really too much of an issue. And now they're moving on to a team, PB and Nutty, who we've, at least I, have considered favorites in every single game that they played. And I don't think that Air 2020 really has what it takes to keep up with a team like PB and Nutty, but I would be interested for them to prove me wrong. But if you're looking for a prediction from this side of the desk, I have to go with PB and Nutty every single time, and I want that Concord grape jelly on wheat bread.
Ah, yes. Concord grape jelly or jam with good old creamy peanut butter. Put that on white bread or wheat bread, and it's delicious to me. Of course, fun fact here, I take 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, stack them on top of each other, and then I eat them that way. It's delicious.
You literally just blew my mind. Completely blew it. It's gone.
Alright. We're gonna go into the game scene here as we wait for our teams to make it to the lobby. It's gonna be great. This is a best of 5 finals, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to make that point abundantly clear to the folks watching at home who may or may not know a thing or two about how we run things in slips, or who may have forgotten about how the finals were. Now you guys are informed, you guys know what's up. It's going to be PB and Nutty taking on Air 2020 and what's going to be a wonderful finale to this excellent tournament. There's not even a mainline tournament. This is involving the teams that couldn't make it. They could not make it to the mainline tournament, and yet here they are, showing that they have the skills to really give us a great show, ladies and gentlemen. Thoughts on these 2 teams before we begin?
Tell you what, I'm really having a hard time figuring out who's going to take this one. If we can continue to see the pop-off from Yaltao on PB and Nutty like we've seen, I think that they'll have a good chance at running this one all the way through, but Air 2020 is definitely the best team that they've been faced up against so far, and Air 2020 now being warmed up after taking that semifinal game on a little bit of a hot streak and winning 2 consecutive overtimes. They've got a little bit of ice in their veins right now too, so best of both worlds for Air 2020 coming in here to the finals, and PB and Nutty maybe being able to take a little bit of relaxation time, get themselves recentered, but it's going to be a great matchup either way. I'm going to have to go with PB and Nutty just because of the Yaltao pop-off we've seen so far. Nobody's had an answer for him. GJ, what is your pick here for the finals so we can get this underway?
All right, honestly, now both teams are really darn awesome. These in terms of skill, they feel even to me. But you know me and my love for peanut butter and jelly. I'm gonna go for the PB and Nutty, but we'll see what happens. Now, who's gonna be play-by-play?
HUD's got it, man. He's carrying this thing the
Here
whole
we
way.
go.
Let's get it, HUD.
All right, already in it very quickly here. Yaltao is going to have that cleared deep off the sidewall. Bouncing all the way in. J&I's there for the save. This is a best-of-5 series. Now that we're in the finals, we're going to see them go all the way through. Somebody's got to win 3 games to take this one home. And we're just seeing the ball ping-pong around so far. Whittaker is going to have a shot on frame here. It'll be saved. Still dangerous here from PB and Jam Jam. Trying to get it all the way across to Whitta, who's not going to be able to find the shot. J&I with this one. A dunk from Yaltao will continue towards the blue goal. PB and Jam Jam spiking himself off of Whitta's hood there, not being able to find the clear, but Yaltao's there to bail him out. Whitta's going to have a shot on frame here. J&I looking for some boost. Animal's there for the save. Yal trying to fake him out, but Animal with a huge dunk. J-Knight up early, just trying to drop it in, and it'll be off the post. The biggest defender in Rocket League, the 4th man, the woodwork, the post, making the save there. Stevie's going to have to make a clear off the backboard. PB and Jam Jam looking for the dunk, but Stevie will continue to have it all the way down into the blue end. It's a little bit of a bump there, but Animal can't find the shot on frame. All 3 members of the Air 2020 were bunched up in the corner there, a dangerous position, but PB and Nutty are going to have a slow counterattack. Whittaker trying to flip that over top of the defense. Animal is going to try to drop it down in the middle, and it'll be saved away by Whitta. Animal going to take this one all the way around, hoping for a good bounce. He took all the boost down the side. He gets demoed. Yaltao's got the easy goal. Defender deleted, and now a 1-goal lead for PB and Nutty.
Yaltao coming in, showing why he's one of the best players in this tournament with a solid shot on goal. Already we're getting a lead on PB and Nutty's part. Now let's see what Air 2020 can do to respond.
Whitta doing a lot of the hard work on that one, but Yao getting all the credit. No assist even from Whitta, but even with the demo, opening that one up entirely. He's looking for another demo there. That's been something that PB Nutty has been very good at, looking for those offensive demos. Big save from PB and Jam Jam there as well. Stevie trying to get one angled in, and it'll go back out to Animal, who's going to pass it middle. Yaltao off the backboard for the stop. A second touch from J&I there. It'll be saved away. And now the counterattack is on from PB Nutty. Animal off the backboard, putting this one back down in the midfield. He's going to put it all the way into the blue corner. Yaltao on the backboard waiting. Touching this one down right at the end. Kind of deked out his teammate there, and the miscue is going to lead to a goal for Air 2020.
Let me take a look at that, and nice shot. Nice goal from Animal. He's hungry for that tournament win. Clearly, the whole team's hungry for that tournament win, and now we have a tie game. Air 2020 got the answer in to PB and Nutty's goal. Now, who can break the tie first? I don't know. These matches have been close from start to finish for the most part, so your guess is as good as mine.
As soon as somebody can figure out how to shut down Yaltao completely, I think Air 2020 will have this one in the bag. Yaltao has been hard carrying his team all game. As I say that, PB and Jam Jam rips one from right outside the box. It's saved away by Stevie. Air 2020's got a much more balanced attack, and PB and Nutty's been pretty much all run through Yaltao with demos from Whitta. And the occasional pass, a huge attempt from J-Knight will be saved away by Whitta there. Yaltao chipping it over after the pass. Can't get it past Stevie. He's going to drop down to PB and Jam Jam. Faked off by J-Knight. He's got one to beat. A massive towering flick on the backflip there. It's going to bounce all the way around. A demo from Animal on PB and Jam Jam's going to leave it to Yaltao. A carry here denied by J-Knight. PB and Jam Jam's there to turn it back around. Soft touch from Stevie. Up to J-Knight. He's going to be off the back wall. Whitta touches it down. Stevie steals the corner boost. He's got possession. Looking for another touch. Trying to get it middle. Yaltao and PB and Jam Jam there for the clear. Yaltao downfield, he's got no boost, just looking for a 50. He gets it, pinches it off the ceiling. J9's there for the clear. Animal keeping this one moving towards the blue side, looking for a second touch. He gets it around Widow. What a read from the offense there from Animal. Stevie reading this one off the sidewall. High off the backboard, Yaltao an easy clear. J9 turning, we got 60 seconds left, tied at 1. If we go to overtime, I will not be surprised. At this point, we've seen so many. Animal was looking for a 50 on Whitakay there, but he smartly gets over top of it to avoid it being removed from the field. Stevie keeping it in the corner, Yaltao turning over top of 1. J9's gonna wait for his chance. Stevie looking for a second one, and the read from J9 saved away by Witta. PB and Jam Jam puts this one over to the side. Yaltao a long shot. Easily saved by Stevie, back into the blue half. It might be over PB and Jam Jam. It's going to be off the backboard. Kept in. Animal is going to wait, rotate back after Yaltao with a long clear. 15 seconds left now here in game 1 of the finals. Long up off the backboard there. A good catch from Animal is going to keep this one 50'd it over to the midfield. Stevie down to J9. The passing play. 4 seconds on the clock. Air 2020 take the lead.
Just when you thought there was going to be one more game 1 overtime, J&I comes in and says, no, we're done with that, Clyde. Here's a game-winning goal.
Huge stuff from Air 2020 there. A massive pass to the midfield from Stevie, and finally getting themselves the lead here. One last attempt, and it won't be enough. Like, Air 2020 take game 1 in regulation.
That was an excellent game 1. Very close, came down to the wire, as you would expect from this tournament up to this point. But this is a best of 5, not a best of 3, so we're not even close to being done with this series. Now, PB and Nutty, they got a clear idea of who they're dealing with now, so I'm expecting them to what's a good analogy for this? Ah, yes. Bring in some more of that delicious grape jelly, grape jam, and more of that creamy peanut butter, along with some nuts, because they are PB and Nutty. They're gonna bring in even better play in game 2 onwards. So Air 2020, they're gonna have to really play their hearts out if they want to keep going with this momentum that they have.
Yeah, Trippin, what are you seeing here? PB and Nutty have got to find something. What do they need to pull out to take game 2?
I mean, honestly, they need to shut down J9. He put down 7 shots on target in that last game. Stevie getting a savior medal as well. And yes, the back of the entire PB90 team still on Yowl Towel, but Air 2020 had an answer in J9. The first team to play them and really have anything resembling an answer for that onslaught of Yowl Towel. I think Air 2020 can put it in the bag if they can continue that performance. We'll see if they can do it here in game number 2, handing it back over to HUD and GJ90 for the play-by-play on the pitch here in Champions Field. Bring it home, fellas.
Already noticing a scarab on the field from Animal. This might be the secret weapon for Air 2020. We're going to see them absolutely dominate here, as well as the skyline from Stevie. So card changes maybe helping them, possibly hindering them. The scarab is a very feast or famine pick, but also I mean, I can appreciate the odd picks. There's a demo from J&I, PB and Jam Jam with a nice pinch clear off the side, but Stevie quickly up to meet it. Yaltao is going to keep this one in, trying to get it out all the way. Whitakay continuing this one. J9 stole that boost in the corner, gets the bumps on Yaltao as well. Can't get it over Stevie, so it's going to stay in the blue half. Stevie gets denied by PB and Jam Jam. Animal in the scarab, getting up to that one. Stevie flicking at middle. Whitakay will be first there. Nobody really crashing from the orange side. Here's J9 waiting. PB and Jam Jam will be up first to it. Yaltao getting close, but denied by Animal. A great read. Stevie passed one. Witta keeping this one in the orange half. Stevie's going to put it over towards the middle of the field to J9. Yaltao's going to make the save. He won't get there in time. And Air 2020 take an early lead.
Let's take a look at that. Let's see here. Oh, J9 coming in. He's basically Air 2020's Yaltao to a point, in that he's the player that PB and Nutty need to look out for. Whereas Yaltao is the player that Air 2020 need to look out for. So both teams have their MVP. MVP is on deck.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the tale of two pop-offs, if you would. Whichever team's best player plays the best is going to be the one that wins these ones, is at least what we've been seeing so far. And through game 1 in this first minute and a half of game 2, that player has been Jayanide. But so far, Stevie's actually been doing a lot of the work for Air 2020. Those 2 saves giving him the edge as far as points go. A little bit of a double commit out of the back end from Air 2020 there, but it'll go all the way downfield, so not too dangerous. Yaltal is going to have a read. Animal will cut it out before it reaches the corner. Another double commit from PB and Nutty going the other direction here. Stevie's going to play it off the ceiling. Whitakay with a bouncing pass to the middle and a demo on Jayanide. Going to try to give this one middle for Yaltal. Stevie with a demo. Triple commit save. Jayanide with the credit. PB and Jam Jam's going to put this one middle. Yaltal still breaking, not there quick enough. Whitakay touches this one over, gets the corner boost. Stevie gets it past one. Witta's gonna have to beat Jayanide. It's off frame, just reading a nice touch from Jayanide there. PB and Jam Jam with the ball high. Yaltal looking for the read. Witta can't get it on frame. Yaltal dunks Stevie. It's still dangerous here for PB and Nutty, but no shooters coming in for the offense. It'll be cleared away easily by Air 2020. 2.5 minutes left, just about at halftime here in game 2. It's going to float in. PB and Jam Jam with a nice acrobatic backflip save. Animal is going to boom this one high off the backboard. Yaltal keeping it going towards the orange net. Stevie turns it right back around into the blue end. Whitakay cutting out that back pass, going to put it back down in the orange corner. A miscue from J9 there is going to make it dangerous for Air 2020. Back pass here to Yaltal from PB and Jam Jam. Looking for another is Yaltal. Can't get it around J9. It's going to roll back to Whitakay after the bounce. A shot from Witta high off the backboard. PB and Jam Jam with the bouncer, and we're tied at 1 with 1:54 left.
Captain of PB and Nutty taking a goal in for his team with a little help from Whittock. Now it's a tie game. We got less than 2 minutes left in game 2. It's anyone's ball game now.
Finally, getting a goal on the board is PB and Nutty. It took them 3 minutes to be able to get one going, but not for lack of trying. They've got 7 shots on frame and just finally got one to fall. Jay and I trying to get this lead right back, but it'll be denied by Yaltal. Witta's going to try to bounce this one middle to Yao, who's waiting for the pass, but it won't get there, and Stevie beats the last man easily. Air 2020 back in the lead.
Let's take a look at this. Whittock lost the ball there, and that cost his team dearly. Great shot on goal by Stevie. Took advantage of the opportunity that was provided by the drop from Whittock.
Yeah, not a great rotational play either in the demo, only further securing that one. Trying to get right back again was Witta and Yaltal, forcing PB and Jam Jam into the back end again. He got to make another save. Witta's there for the cleanup to get that one away from Stevie, who is crashing hard. Animal clearing this one high. He's run out of boost, so no more touches for him until he gets some more. I think he stole the corner. He's going to look for the pass from Stevie. Stevie puts it high into the corner. It'll be past one. A hard pass to the middle is going to go all the way over. Animal and Stevie double commit there, so here's a clear attempt for Witta. Yaltal looking for the transition. J9 will be first there. PB and Jam Jam not able to beat Stevie to that one, and now a minute left on the clock. Air 2020 still in the lead here. They take this game, they'll put themselves in a position to only be one game away from a sweep, and Air 2020 will have to claw their way all the way through in a reverse sweep fashion to take the championship of the best of the rest tournament. Here's an opportunity on the breakout from PB and Nutty. J9 still traveling backwards, bailed out by his teammates. Looked like Stevie rather, up there in the yellow skyline to put that one over to the wall. A great backflip 50 on PB and Jam Jam there as well. Witta's going to keep it in, but the boost seal from Stevie means that Blue has to rotate all the way out. Here's going to come a Scarab flick. Does he get it? 1/50! Animal taking everybody to task, powering that one into the goal, giving his team a little bit of insurance here. 14 seconds left and a 2-goal lead.
Animal pounces on the goal. Some fierce, pretty much solidifying Air 2020's victory unless PB and Nutty can pull off an RL Classic surprise and get 2 goals within 10 seconds.
Yaltal is going to do his best, but it'll be denied on the corner there by Animal. Denied again by Stevie was Witta, and this one is going to go to the boys in orange. Air 2020 are going to take game 2. Maybe another goal on the field here. They're trying their best. Stevie almost had a huge redirect there, but got bumped up into it. Finally, the ball touches down. Air 2020 take game 2 and force this one to match point.
Oh, now PB and Nutty are in a dangerous spot. They cannot afford to lose another game. They have to win 3 in a row, or else they are donezo in the tournament. And it will be Air 2020 who takes the tourney win. Now, this was an exciting game 2. This was also pretty close, but only for most of the match. Air 2020 trailed away a bit right at the end there.
Yeah, PB and Nutty were trying to find their stride, just not being able to hit it. Air 2020 doing a great job of keeping them pinned in. Pretty even shot numbers, but Air 2020 just find the back of the net a little bit more consistently. Trippin', this could be the last game of this series. What does PB and Nutty need to do to keep themselves alive?
I honestly, it's tough to say at this point. I mean, Stevie J and an Animal have been putting stuff together. An Animal even going so far as to picking the 3rd worst, maybe 4th worst engine noise in the game, and probably the most meme car in the game, in the Scarab, was able to get that dunk, as you mentioned, HUD, on the goal line, puts the entirety of the Scarab, the ball-sized car, in front of the net, dunks that one in, gives them that 3-1 lead, and ultimately 3-1 victory. Honestly, I don't know if PB and Nutty can do anything against them. When someone picks a meme car like that and they still beat you, they are basically flexing. They're getting that muscle emoji into the chat. They are telling you they're here to stay. And Air 2020 taking this one all the way to the championship in a 3-0 sweep. Let's see it. What happens on the field, HUD. Bring these folks what they want to hear. That play-by-play from you and GJ90 on the color. Love having you guys here. 3, 2, 1, and let us go.
Trippin' calling the sweep already, and the guys of Air 2020 hearing it, actually trying this game. They're playing with actual cars, and they're on the board already. Almost a massive shot from J-Knight on the read here. He just runs out of boost, but almost drops it in on the bouncer. Stevie's there for the cleanup, and it's a 1-goal lead early for Air 2020.
Air 2020 basically saying, well, you want to win this series, PB and Nutty? Good luck. You're on hard mode, sons.
Yeah, it's not looking great for them out of the gate, but a lot of time left here. And we've seen PB and Nutty have some pretty impressive comebacks. Yaltal trying to find Whitakay there for the middle, and Witta just not being able to get the shot on frame. PB and Jam Jam left last man. A nice bump from Witta is going to turn this one into a counterattack for PB and Nutty. J-Knight cuts it out. Animal gets the demo on PB and Jam Jam. Witta's only got himself to work with there, and he's out of boost. So it's going to go right back to the orange team. PB and Jam Jam find a seam here. Looking for the pass middle. A pinch there. PB and Jam Jam got the shot and the goal. We're tied at 1.
Captain of PB and Nutty, PB and Jam Jam, seeing that opportunity, and he takes it. Pretty much saying to Air 2020, oh, this is on hard mode? Bring it on!
They've been up to the task. They're answering hugely there. PB and Jam Jam reading that massive pinch. Almost a kickoff goal there for Witta. Yallow's going to be off the sidewall, but J-Knight will be first up to that one. PB and Jam Jam off the backboard. J-Knight with a fantastic read to clear it back over to the side. Stevie's going to have control here. Can't get it past PB and Jam Jam. Witta's going to touch this one over to the corner. Animal will read this one high off the backboard. Looking for the pass to J-Knight. A soft shot. All 3 members of PB and Nutty are there for the save. Stevie passing this one middle for Animal, who's going to bang it off the back wall. Looking for one more touch to the middle. Gets it down. J-Knight is there, but the shot is off frame. Whitakay guides this one into the corner. Stevie up, J-Knight, 3 real estate, a wide open goal to shoot at, and now the lead back in favor of Air 2020.
Oh, this is looking to be an exciting back and forth game 3. PB and Nutty do not want to lose again, but Air 2020 is putting on all the stops to get that 3rd and final win.
Yeah, Air 2020 have had the offensive upper hand so far for sure. The only shot for PB and Nutty so far has been on the goal that PB and Jam Jam scored. And even that was only as a result of a massive, just an unfortunate pinch from Air 2020 right in front of their own goal. So even though the scoreline is only 1 goal separating these two, it's been a pretty dominant performance from Air 2020 so far. Trying to get another goal on the board here as their attack builds up. J&I touching this one high, looking to get it underneath Yaltau, and he will. J&I with the pop-off. 2 goals on 4 shots, and we've got a 2-goal lead for Air 2020.
Now, I did declare, Hudex, that was most fresh, and dare I say smooth goals. Now it is 3-1 in favor of Air 2020.
Most fresh and smooth. I have to agree, GJ. Jay Knight absolutely styling out there to get his team back up by 2. We've got 3 minutes left, still a ton of time, but it's looked like it's been all Air 2020 so far. Jay Knight circling all the way back there to get this one. He's going to go off the ceiling, over top of the defense. Yaltao is last man. Animal is going to get it over, or attempt to get it over PB and Jam Jam, but it'll be denied. Whitaker couldn't get the shot off the sidewall, and Animal will demo him because he couldn't get it. A huge 50 from Animal there. Looking to get one more to the middle. Stevie gets faked out by Animal. Jay Knight's just going to drop back. Animal with a nice 50, keeping this one in the blue half. Jay Knight up trying to turn this one middle. It's going to bounce to the center, but Jay Knight can't get the shot. He's going to touch it down to the corner. He gets demoed for his efforts. A little bit of a double commit, but Stevie wins the 50, so it is not as dangerous as it seemed. Animal's going to keep this one in the blue end. The pressure has been suffocating so far from Air 2020. Nothing going for PB and Nutty. An attempt from Jay Knight, just a little bit off there. He didn't get the read on the ball that he thought he had. Whitaker high off the backboard. Animal's got the touch. A dangerous dropper there, but Stevie there to bail him out and to continue the clear downfield. Another touch. Jay Knight is upside down in the goal. Not sure if he's DCing. We saw him DC earlier in the game. Or if he's just letting his teammates do all the work for him and will step in when needed. Here it comes. He's going to have to step in now. Animal's there to bail him out. It looks like he might be DCing, which would be unfortunate here in the finals, but looking like his teammates might have it under control. Stevie right there after the huge 50 from Animal to put it home. A minute and a half left, and now a 3-goal lead from Air 2020.
Oh man, this is a very bad situation. And wait a minute. There's word about DCing? Oh,
he had
Wi-Fi.
DC'd, he's pinging out right now, but it looks like he might still be in. Nah, he's just not moving again, but his teammates, I mean, scoring in a 2v3 there effectively, might not need him. But still some time left on the clock here in the power play, essentially, until he gets back. Animal's got to make that save. There's the final DC from Jay Knight. He might be coming back as soon as he can get back in. PB and Jam Jam's going to play this one high. It'll bounce off the crossbar and out. What an unfortunate bounce for PB and Nutty, not able to convert here. Stevie's got a carry here and a nice demo on the back end by PB and Jam Jam is going to turn this one around. Yaltow's got one to beat in Animal, but Animal's there easily with the save. Whitaker over to the side. Animal's going to have the touch down in the middle. Yal's going to make a read, and he won't get to it. Stevie and Animal short-handed, bringing themselves up by 4. This one might be out of reach.
Air 2020 showing that they can handle themselves well in an unfortunate situation. As for J9, this goes out to the folks in general. This is a general statement. Make sure that when you're playing online, that you're using a direct connection. That's the best way to go about it. I mentioned that J9 is making do with all the hacks, though.
Yes, yeah. If you have the ability, direct connection and Ethernet cable, definitely the way to go. But Animal there getting, or actually, yeah, it was Animal out of the back of the goal with a savior medal. Even with an extra man, the offensive PB and Nutty just can't get going. Not able to find anything. A great save from Witta there to keep this one from being any more of a blowout than it already is. PB and Jam Jam is going to play this one down long, looking for a dignity goal, but not enough time is going to be on. And the huge save from Animal there, it doesn't even matter. PB and Jam Jam demos him on the back end, but this one's going to be over. Air 2020 are going to take the best of the rest tournament handedly with the 3-0 sweep, doing so short-handed through the end of Game 3.
Okay, now, while this was a 3-game sweep, there were plenty of points where PB and Nutty made Air 2020 work for that sweep. It was not completely one-sided, but unfortunately, Air 2020 managed to lock down Yaltao, and that was all she wrote there. So, what I'm thinking for PB and Nutty, they shore things up, like they get practicing. They make sure that the teammates can roll with Yaltao, so that Yaltao doesn't have to carry his team on his back to the point of back injury.
Yeah, I think that if PB and Nutty just have a little bit more of a team comp there, they have a better time in the finals. But definitely ran up against the best team they had faced so far in Air 2020, and Air 2020 showing why they deserve to win that one, even standing on their heads in the 2v3 for the last minute and a half, not allowing a single goal and scoring 2 more of their own. Big stuff from them on the power play and winning this best of the rest tournament. Congratulations to them. Trippin', I mean, we just saw a fantastic tournament all the way through. What is your takeaway from this, my friend?
Well, Hud, I can hear that your voice is on its last legs, as so much was mine for whatever reason that it is. And GJ with the infinite pipes, able to carry color commentary through the whole thing. So thanks a bunch for that. Yeah, that last game, I mean, we saw Air 2020 really put it together, be the only team able to take it to PB and Nutty in the entirety of this best of the rest tournament. Just a big shout again to all the teams willing to participate in this and willing to give us here at Slips the opportunity to get you guys on stream and showcase what was missed in the group stages. You know, we didn't have the opportunity to get all those group stages on stream, so we're glad that we can showcase some of those teams as well and let you know what there is to offer. We've got another tournament coming up in a month's time. Signups are now open. You can head on over to the Discord, slips.discord.io, to find out more information about Slips. We will have another tournament, I believe, that will take place, the actual tournament, on the 23rd of May. You're going to want to be there for that. That is a Saturday as well. Signups are now open. They're open for 2 weeks, then we'll have the group stages probably again. But yeah, man, it was a great tournament. I was super happy to be here and be a part of that. Hud, you did amazing for the second half of play-by-play. GJ with the color commentary, with the actual streaming of the tournament itself. Y'all did great. It was a great tournament to be a part of, and I'm very excited to see what happens next month here in Slips, as we have probably the best competition I've seen in the 4 months I've been here.
Absolutely. After all, Finesse did lose in the main tourney, and that tells you something. That tells you something about the competition. If one of the teams present in Slips manages to topple a multi-time champion team in Finesse. Now, big shout outs to everyone who played in both this tourney and in the main one. I can't wait to see these guys again. We're gonna be ending it off here with one last little ad. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for coming. I truly appreciate it. Big thanks to everyone involved in the Slips scene, the Slips in general. Big thanks to Hussein, the boss. Big thanks to HUDX for... Look, he's over here. Big thanks to HUDX for... you get the idea. HUDX for taking care of the match lobbies and providing that play-by-play, giving Trippin some time away to give his voice a break. Shoutouts to Trippin for handling the play-by-play when he could, and managing the desk when it was time. And of course, HUD was also managing the desk early on. Big thanks to him for that. And I know I did my part. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end it off here. Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you guys in the future. Keep an eye on this Twitch channel. There will be more to come. On that note, thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Good stuff all around. Pretty sure that my apartment is just dry as shit, which is why, like, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, my voice is starting to crack. It doesn't feel bad, but you can definitely start hearing it, like, start to seep in at the end.
Oh, apparently mics aren't muted.
That's fine.
F. And no video audio. Excellent. Perfect.